окей. Здоровится, восстановится. Так. It's going. Hello, Hippocat.
Hello.
So, as you can see, I've taken careful precautions to start exactly where we stopped, where I got killed by a secret, weird rot fiend. And unfortunately, it doesn't let you save in the caves, so I'll have to be careful about this. Weird thing is, these packs of guards here, for some reason, they vary a lot in their difficulty. I'm just stalling a little bit for my health to regen. But, like... Man, Sasuke's just exploring everything. Oh shit. I have the wrong sword, apparently. But... Last time, like on camera last time, hello Naomi, I had some trouble with them. Then, immediately after, when I decided to replay stuff and save, I killed these dudes, like, immediately, very quickly, very easily. And today I've had some trouble again. I didn't die to them. Well, still too early for Christmas, Naomi, but thank you anyway. Didn't exactly die to them right now, but I lost some health. The most important thing to take away is this little detail here in my abilities. I think somewhere in here there is a parry ability. Chance of automatic riposte after blocking blow 10%. So I think, I don't know when I got that, but I think that is why I was randomly riposting dudes last time without actually pressing the button. And it was helpful because my riposte is good enough to block blows from all directions, so I don't have to actually be aiming at people to look for their little icon when you can riposte. And instead you just kind of stand there blocking, and occasionally Geralt will just hurt some people. Ah, nice, Naomi. Well, I mean, it's been snowy around here for like a weekend plus sometimes, so it is nice though. I always enjoy winter when it comes after the whole boring autumn part. Okay, so we might have to drink the potions again, but luckily we can at least sit down, if not quick save. Not sure where it even goes. Exactly not where I thought it would go. Well, I was quick, Naomi. Well, okay, bye. Someone's fighting someone over there. Lately, I've not been able to axe anyone. Oh, maybe it was distance before.
Shit, you stink.
Let's do that to ease our burden slightly. I'm gonna kill this one. I'm not sure where Sasuke is at the moment. She's probably indicated with the quest marker. Now that's interesting. Do the explosions hurt the guy only when he is charmed? Or at any point? Oh shit! Quick kill. Hopefully it's not gonna explode on the ground. Oh, and some of these have been knackers, alright. Well, Sasuke's fucked off somewhere. And I guess we're just going through these caves because Hansel's troops, if you remember, there's a chance they could use these to get a shortcut straight into Vergen, bypass all our defenses that we've defended so valiantly last time, several times over.
Man, what the fuck is up with lighting? Like, it seems like there is bright spot somewhere, but then shadows kick in, and suddenly you can't see shit anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty poor. I think it's been happening throughout this game here and there. Like, most memorably, I guess, I noticed it when... Oh, okay, there's Sasuke, so where does this... There's a door? No, there's no door. In the very beginning, in Lavalet Castle, when Geralt looked out the window and saw the boats with the elves in them, with the squirrels, there was definitely a shadow that just kind of vanished. In this case, shadows disappear with distance, though, so... I mean, appear. And in that case, it vanished to distance. So I don't know how exactly it works and what exactly happens here. Whoops. But there is definitely some visual fuckery here going on. I'm not gonna try to defend it. I can scarcely even explain it. Oh.
Is it really a good idea to kill monsters in caves if you are afraid that enemy troops will go through the caves?
Oh shit. Explosion. I mean... I want the XP and the resources, I'll be honest. That's my justification. Also, I'm a witcher. I kill monsters. Okay, I guess this dude just kinda left. It's fine by me. And I will drink more health and power potions. I think I can afford to make more later, so... Okay, drink. I can actually probably cook some right now, just so I have spares. Because I have used my last health potion there. Then again, I do think that if you have an option to drink potions, you should always have the option to brew them anyway, so... Maybe I'll just brew them next time I need them. Yep, cannot save it this time, unfortunate. Let's not put our sword away. Okay, there's a dead end, looks like. I missed the torch. In Witcher 3 you could equip a torch as like a side weapon. I think in Witcher 1 as well. Which is kind of weird why you... At least I don't think you can do it here in this one. Okay, this one was exactly pointless. I guess maybe we shouldn't really waste our time with these side tunnels. We want to get to chapter 3. Fuck this. I can grind in chapter 3 off camera later if I want. But there might be bandits, so let's take out our steel sword. Ah, right, cannot save. Let's take out our steel sword.
My lord will soon reach Bergen.
Stuff.
You'll take them by surprise.
There are people coming. And we're just like, sup.
Bergen is in danger and the Virgin of Edirne roams the caves with a witcher. I understand. Your cherry is aching and thoughts turn to pleasure before death. Kill them.
Oh, death mold. This is death mold, by the way. I think we saw him briefly. Oh! Geralt, why did you put your sword away? This is just out of politeness. I don't know who this guy is, but he's dead. I also think that this is a pretty good time for some fire bombs. Sasuke is distracting everyone. Meantime, I can probably fuck Death Mold up a little bit. Though he doesn't appear to be doing anything. Oh no, there he goes. That's a lot of damage. There he is. What the hell just happened there? Okay, I guess this is a cutscene battle. Did I die or did... Okay, no. I thought that was just like that scene where I got killed with arrows. Maybe it is though. Still no way to tell. Oh. Sasuke's going apeshit.
Sasuke is a dragon now? What?
Animality.
Bestiality.
That could have been a better name, true.
I know a woman is flighty, but to that scale?
Scale.
Now you know my greatest secret. I had no choice. They would have killed you.
Now, I want to say something. I have absolutely no idea why we're learning it here now, because I was convinced that we're supposed to learn it by the end of chapter 3. And I'm pretty sure I didn't learn it on my first playthrough. I don't know what I could have done differently here. Maybe if I didn't suck and didn't almost... Like, I don't think I almost died to Death Mold or anything. I was fighting him and then he decided to like fire blast me to death. So maybe that is something you can avoid and then this doesn't happen, or maybe I just did my quest differently, I don't know. Okay, what is the most interesting question here? I'm not sure we'll get to ask all of them.
About the castle.
Yep.
A dragon appeared during the siege of the Lavalette's castle.
I was helping Aryan Lavalette.
Why?
He fought against tyranny and its transgressions. I understood him very well. Vergen could have used someone like him.
At least we now know how the dream got here.
Yep. Well, I mean, dragon could have passed by, because we did spot it flying towards this country, but now it is all more tied together. Okay, so this is clearly the end dialogue option, so let's just go.
Does anyone else know?
Death mold.
I meant allies. Yorvith?
Yorvith invented the whole Dragon Slayer story. He believes Eden needs someone like me, and someone like me needs a legend. He was right.
So, question from the books. I only remember bits and pieces from videos on it. Is she just then a dragon, and dragons can just turn into human forms, or are there people who can turn into dragons?
Well, in the books there was one dragon who could turn into a human.
Was it the one with like?
I don't remember if Saskia was in the books.
Probably not, but because like probably would not have been a big reveal in this game. But was it that I remember something about a dragon who had like 2 companions with him or something constantly, like 2 girls?
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Interesting. Man, I really should just read the fucking books sometime.
Now I understand how you could combat such a powerful toxin.
Philippa is a great sorceress.
Even she couldn't have saved you if you were human.
You're a witcher, so you know a lot about us.
Only golden dragons have the power to assume any form.
Aha. She didn't
My
seem that
father was a
golden.
knight with bright eyes. He treated life like a beautiful adventure. He loved humans and tried to understand them. Thanks to him, I believe every man is equal and liberty shouldn't be peddled. Father claimed the world to be filled with chaos and order. Chaos equals aggression. Order is the defense against it.
What happened to him?
He taught me to live among humans and moved on. Dragons do that.
Wait, oh, right. I guess her father just turned into a knight. I doubt she would refer to an actual dragon as a knight. Right, I was about to ask, was there some boning going on between a human knight and an actual dragon? Eh.
If a dragon helped Vergen's defenders, Henselt wouldn't stand a chance.
I thought about that. But what would happen to Upper Edirne when the dust settles?
Okay, I'm pretty sure some of them are gonna be pretty cool with it, so...
You can't foresee everything.
You know how the world treats freaks as well as I do.
But if Vergen falls, your ideals will be vanquished. Maybe averting that is worth the sacrifice.
Let's for a moment assume I revealed my dual nature. Who would lead Upper Edirne? Do you see a replacement for me?
It's hard to imagine one that compares to you.
Dwarves will support their own candidate, elves theirs, and humans will start looking for a king. That's why I must ask you to keep this knowledge to yourself. We'll have to deal with Henselt without a dragon's help. And we will, also thanks to you. I'll never forget what you're doing for Edirne, no matter your reasons, Witcher.
Let's go. The defenders need you.
Well, it kinda makes sense, her reasoning, so... Oh, another sword. Well, let's drop the swords that I've got. The any swords, at least, I mean, not my super cool ones. Wait, this is better one now, Negotiator. Where did I get this? It's not... seems unique, but... Huh. Well, whatever. Just in case there's lootables. There's probably not loot. Oh wait, who's that guy? That's the noble, right? He's still a corpse. Catacomb key, okay. Actually, might not be the noble, might be just a dwarf. Yeah, that's actually just a dwarf. Never mind all that, but... Are we going out here? Isn't this backwards? This is backwards, man. But I'm guessing the Catacomb key will find... Oh, that's my swords. Will finally reveal the mystery. Wait, can't go here. Maybe there's some I can out of the way. No? I was thinking maybe we could understand that fucking door in that fucking mine. But I guess we're going around still. Maybe there was a door somewhere I missed. Saskia, where do you want to go? Actually, it says return to the walls in the Vergen. Never mind. I should probably pay attention to quest mission objectives a little bit more. Well, what's the key to the catacombs then? Will I get an option to go to that door? Oh wait, I was holding out my steel sword. Also, let's level up before I forget, and probably save. Where was I going in? Oil duration seems like it could be good. Potion duration I've got. Cool. Vitality plus. Also, I looked into why I couldn't really what's the word? Mutate any of the skills. Turns out there's only very specific skills that have mutagen slots, and it seems like they're all the ones that are like farther in, which I might never actually get to. I have actually a list open here on my other monitor, so let's check this out. In this tree, these two, which I didn't bother with, have mutagen slots apparently. In the swordsmanship tree, invincible. Yeah, okay, so the last two here, last two there. It's probably gonna be willpower, sense of magic. And actually the other one is the enhanced earthen sign, so this one is skipped, weirdly enough. And in alchemy it's 5 skills, so I guess makes kind of sense that alchemy would have the most mutagen skills in it. It's amplification, mutant, condensation, metastasis, metathesis, whatever that is. I don't know that word. And berserker, yes. So pretty much the end skills, which is kind of bollocks. And I will say the RPG system in Witcher 3 is more to my liking. Not in the least because you can fully respec a lot of stuff in there. You can just place and remove mutagens as you like. What the hell is going on this time? I try to go through the door.
What happened while I was gone, Zoltan?
The fun is about to begin. Herdsman Henselt personally leads all his cattle here.
We'll win. Is that all?
Ah, we've got unexpected guests.
Who?
I think one of them's a she. Ugly like shite after winter, but she's got tits. You should have seen our lads' faces when those eyesores entered the courtyard.
Did they say why they went to help us?
Wizard good. Wizard's foe is troll.
Oh. Those guys are back.
They can be of use.
I never thought to call them during the battle.
We want to create a land without prejudice.
When news that Henselt will personally lead the assault spread, the spirit of our lads fell into the gutter.
Tell them, Zoltan, that if they don't believe in victory, they might as well fly a white flag.
I tried, but they still look down.
Gather the defenders, Zoltan.
You know who should look down more? Geralt. He looks above every dwarf he talks to.
Why so quiet? I thought you'd be merry. King Henselt himself will honor us with a visit.
We're all going to die.
We can't repel the attack.
Henselt is invincible.
We won't be fighting mere minions, but their king. And the king himself will have to recognize our victory. Could a soldier dream of better than defeating a monarch? Or maybe you're afraid to fight. Maybe we should fly a white flag. It's so simple. Henselt will quickly set up his order here. Inns will be marked humans only. Dwarves will choke in the mines. Elves will perish, hunted in the forests. Lords will slaughter peasants because they didn't bow low enough. Is that the land you want to leave to your children?
No!
Never.
You're shitting bricks because Henselt is coming. Who is he? A god? No. He has arms, legs, and blood, as red as any of ours. If he dares to cross these walls, then we'll gladly spill some of it.
Yes!
Get Henselt!
Long live Saskia!
Many of you won't see the light of dawn again. Many won't return to your women or drink with friends. But we will care for and honor their graves when they enter the earth. Adernian earth. Those who survive will live with their heads held high, for only such a life makes sense. Now, to arms and to the walls, let's show Henselt real war!
Evil cackling there. I don't know how intentional it was, but it was kind of amusing. What the fuck is going on? Okay, so give me a second. I do kind of want to get my OBS and last time. Okay, there we go.
will pay dearly for this siege.
Defend Vergen's walls. Okay, same, but at least it's not raining anymore, so that's gonna be pleasant. Same ladders, no one bothered to kick them down, so I'm gonna use the same tactics. This worked wonders for me. I just need to not fuck up and roll off somewhere. But it clearly seems like that's easily a pathing thing where they are not allowed to draw their swords before they reach the point on top of the ladder, which they can't because I'm there and fucking with them. So yeah, I'm not about to say no to exploiting weird AI like that. Also, what's the sounds of an actual dragon around here? Is it just magic or what's happening? Oh, trolls, nice. That's trolls. Sit here and wait for someone to repose, or just oh shit, right, my reposting takes vigor, so I can't repost forever. That is kind of the weird way to implement stamina, I guess, because I can like spam swords and roll all I want, but I can't actually repost forever. Or block people forever, because that was a strategy to like wait for an automatic repost.
Hey, Hazmati.
Hello, Hazmati. We're gonna do this again, but it's a different quest phase, so it's not the same battle. It's just a repeat, kind of. Okay, this guy hasn't drawn the sword yet, so... Trolls are helping down there. Hopefully they don't die. Well, not quite the same battle, Hazmati. Things happened. Saskia suddenly turned into a dragon, saved us from magic in the caves, and we came back out. Saskia gave a speech. And Yorwith has returned, so that's nice. I guess people... I mean, they weren't down there when I looked during battles, but maybe it's implied that they were holding the ladders.
Or freedom fighters in an uneven battle, noble in their suffering. It all depends on your point of view. I helped Yorvith. I gave him my trust. I joined Saskia and took the side of the rebels.
Rebels,
Ideals.
you might say.
Time will
Rebels.
tell if I was right.
Well, Witcher, I don't think you need time to tell that
Think,
Henselt is a prick.
Elves are the best archers who have ever walked this earth.
I think that guy from the intro is
Yorvith,
still better
that's
than...
what I call an entrance.
I have to admit, the squirrel has style.
Not all is lost. We need to cut off Henselt's escape.
What are you talking about? He looks as if he likes it here.
He'll change his mind. Join Yorvith and shut the main gate.
Yarpen says Deathmold's magic damaged it.
Yarpen knows fuck all about gates. Cover my arse and I'll close it.
The fate of the battle hangs on it, Wolf.
There's no bloody gate that Zoltan Chive can't close.
I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be like some secret speciality of his from the books, but it's a bit of an amusing thing. Okay, so I kind of want to reach some skills that I can update. So how about I don't know. Arrow direction. I kinda wanna see how this looks. And now I can mutate it a little bit, so... I probably do it through this, right? Or... No, I still don't know how to mutate that. Now, know how to reveal which skills have mutation slots, but... Where is the madness? I want to put some madness in. How do I... Damn it all. The worst part is that I remember... Oh, now I can't sit down. I did manage to, like in the tutorial for this, that I hadn't shown in the beginning of the game because it's not story related. Wrong direction. Breakthrough to your breath. Where is your breath? Basically there was a moment where I needed to... What? Am I going for this? It's locked. Interesting. Where am... Actually, let's just survey the area. Where are they shooting from? That's it. What the fuck? Oh. There's something down there. Maybe let's follow the markers. Like climb down the ladder or something. Looks like Zoltan's about to, yep. That's kind of weird. The only ladder. I guess this is not the middle of combat. Man, they fucked up their architecture.
Yes, sir!
That ladder was clipping through the whole wall. Okay, we broke through. That was difficult.
Yorvith, we need to get to the main gate, now.
Admit it. You thought I wouldn't come back, Windblade?
You're hellishly good. We need to stop Hensel from retreating.
And then force him to try it.
There's no time to waste. To the gate!
What was I? I was talking about something. Probably not very important. Okay, which lever is it? This one? Zoltan? Zoltan? That makes no sense what you're doing, Zoltan. I just want you to know. I guess... What's his face? Other guy didn't think of using an axe.
Maybe they'll surrender.
Well, that guy just fled. It was just noped out.
Sire, your orders. We surrender.
Nice.
Yes.
I feel very slightly bad for
over,
Hensel.
King.
But just
You
because he
won.
has a beard.
And the victors state their terms.
You know my terms. You will relinquish Eden and sign an act of unconditional surrender in which you'll promise your troops will never cross the Pontar.
Is that all?
You'll pay war reparations and recognize the free realm of Upper Eden with Saskia of Vergen at its head.
What about me and my men? What awaits us?
Freedom. It's a great thing. Look how many of my soldiers died defending it.
How much do you want?
We'll discuss the war reparations in detail at Loch Muin before esteemed witnesses. There's one thing Saskia didn't mention.
I'm listening.
Since the dawn of time, wars were, are, and will yet be. One side wins, the other loses. But military conflict should be carried out under chivalrous rules and laws.
What's your point, sorceress?
War criminals, including Deathmold, must be punished.
I need an advisor.
War criminals must be punished.
You'll have a new advisor. Sheila de Tanzeville.
Has this witch gone mad?
It's a necessary condition.
Death Mold committed a
pushing
crime
Chile.
and he must be punished.
What did Death Mold do exactly, actually?
As you wish.
Execute.
I mean, he attacked us and all.
Don't allow them to harass me like a dog.
I also feel like I've seen Death
You'll
Mold
see how a
in
real
chapter 3
sorcerer
before.
dies, foolish whores!
Maybe I was completely misremembering everything. But maybe something went really different. Considering I feel like he was alive in chapter 3 and Sasuke was never revealed as a dragon when I played this game first time. Well, that
Swear
showed
an oath
us.
and you'll walk free.
Who am I negotiating with anyway?
Philippa Eilhart and I speak with one voice.
Be wary of the sorceresses. They often forget whose perch is higher.
Philippa is my advisor.
We await your decision, King.
Right,
I,
Kazane,
King
that was a
Henselt,
detail.
Lord of Kedwin, swear before witnesses that I will relinquish Adarian borders. I recognize Saskia of Vergen's reign in the realm of the Pontar Valley, and I swear to pay war reparations in the amount agreed upon at Loch Muin.
You're free.
Show the king the way out. It's
I also
time
like
to go,
his outfit.
Saskia.
Yes.
I don't like it.
What?
Saskia. I know her well. She's never behaved like that.
Her eyes look as if she's taken Fistek.
I assure you, she doesn't use it. Let's follow them.
Hey.
Saskia.
What do you want?
They disappeared.
Oh no!
Teleport.
Let's search Eilhart's house. She was in a hurry. Maybe she left something.
That was a bit awkward.
Yeah, it's rude to teleport away
Let's take
while
a
people are
look.
talking to you.
Well, there's that. But what if there was loot in here that I missed? Well, let's look at the sword first. Maybe I can take it.
I've got nothing. Except for women's finery.
Where is that? Wait, I've got another level. Well, I know where I'm gonna... There is no women's finery here, you monster. Okay, character. I guess since I went for sworder direction, why not? Sworder direction, what? Arrow direction. Usability redirectors towards the shooter, so that's gonna be fun. Maybe now I can actually mutate. Yes, okay, so you need to fully upgrade it to mutate. Enter. And let us use the madness. Because it seems like the one with the most benefit. Well, actually, I don't know, maybe it's kind of shit. Vitality plus 5 is pretty tame. Damage on bonus on signs. I don't really use signs for damage anymore. Armor plus 2. Let's see what we have. More vitality, armor. Critical effect seems like it could be interesting. Concentration, damage, bonus on signs. It's clearly worse than the other one. Adrenaline generation, feeding foes. I don't use it. Damage 1, 2. And lesser shit. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess Madness is probably the best we have, because it just combines all the weak shit that we otherwise have got. And I'm not sure we'll get anything better. This feels a lot like Diablo 2. Making decisions that I know I will regret. But I can probably work around, because I'm not going to Hell or Nightmare. So fuck that. Well, the critical effect do seem deadly, but is the fucking 2% chance, which, like, when am I gonna fight however many people? What is it, like 50 people? For one of them to suffer sudden death or poison or whatever. Okay, so we didn't actually acknowledge that, we just kind of took it. But it's a steel sword, and it's actually shittier than the Guh, because I put a lot of runes in the Guh. I can put a lot of runes into this one as well. I'll keep it for now. It's poison, so it could be nice. I'm all about
over here. I've got something.
Biochemical warfare.
What is it?
A tome of potion recipes.
We've no time to read books.
Sorceresses carefully guard books like this.
Not that carefully. After all, she left it behind.
She was in a hurry.
Could this book have anything to do with the Dragon Slayer?
Well, I mean, this seems like it will go nowhere.
Most things in this land seem to have something to do with Saskia, the dragon.
How do you know?
She told me.
Then keep your mouth shut, Gwynblade, because if...
I know what will happen if they learn, Yorvith. I've found Thaumadore's recipe.
Eilhart already told us the ingredients for mage pain. How's it relevant?
Usually the recipe for an antidote is right next to the one for the poison.
I can recite it exactly. Royal blood, an immortal, a dragon's dream, and petals from a rose of remembrance.
Yet this book doesn't even mention a rose of remembrance.
I recall perfectly that Eilhart said a rose of remembrance combined with an immortal heals the mind.
What if she lied? Maybe it doesn't heal the mind, but influences it. Philippa passed the flower to Saskia through a kiss, the symbol of love and perdition.
I'm confused.
I think Philippa subjugated Saskia's mind by adding the rose to the antidote.
I'll kill that bitch.
Philippa has magic and an obedient dragon at her command. She could have a strong influence on the conference.
But what does she want?
We can only learn that in Loch Muin.
Let's go then, Gwynblade.
She's heating up. I actually legitimately forgot who poisoned Saskia. And maybe she didn't poison Saskia here. Maybe that'll actually be a separate thing. Maybe she just took advantage of the situation. But there was a reason someone somewhere told us Philippa is like the evilest of the sorceresses. I don't know how much I like Geralt of Rivia as well. I also like Gerardo of Riviera. But okay, so I just want to ask a personal, like for personal use, a question, Hippocat. After learning this little detail, do we hate Philippa already? A little bit, at least.
Well, kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not super outraged by this. This is like an incredibly shit thing to do. But once again, this is all just kinda guesswork. Well, I guess we are like pretty convinced that's what happened, but we still don't know for sure, I guess. And we don't know why she did that. And we know that all the sorceresses are like scheming bitches.
Yep.
So that's not a big surprise. So I guess we are upset with her, but not like super hate her or anything.
Well, I see. Well, I don't think there's gonna be a choice regarding her, but
Geralt,
I kind of was
Saskia's disappeared. People are getting riled.
trying to gauge what the reaction will be to a later
too.
thing. Trying to guess. Let's tell them our suspicions, even if we seem to phrase it like a certainty.
Saskia's spellbound. Philippa controls her.
You're shitting me.
I knew something was up. I could feel it.
I could
She
feel
ordered
it.
Deathmold executed. No trial, just like that. A gesture from Philippa is all it took.
That bastard deserved it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Zoltan had ordered it, as vengeful as he is. But Saskia?
Where is she?
Philippa's taken her to Loch Muin. I'm going after Saskia, with Yorvith. Everything suggests those responsible for Foltest's death will be at Loch Muin.
Some still say you killed him.
I've got to stop that drivel. Don't have a choice, but you do.
The elite of the North is gathering at Loch Muin. I couldn't forgive myself if I wasn't there. It'd be a sin against art.
The art of poking your nose in others' business.
You'll be needed here until Saskia returns. Order must prevail. There can be no strife. The victory over Henselt was an important step, but only the first on a long road.
The hymn I composed could help.
Vergen will need many more songs.
I certainly hope our paths will cross again, Geralt of Rivia.
Stop dramatizing. You can be sure of that. We've got unfinished business of our own.
Huh? Oh, aye.
I don't remember
Let's
what they're
go
talking
then,
about,
Gwynblade.
actually. Did something happen in this game? I don't think anything happened in this game.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious that we'll meet both of them in Witcher 3. That's kind of a given. I also slightly may have forgot
Sheila de
why.
Tanserville. I'd sensed from the start that some dark mystery lay behind that cold countenance.
While Letho will be there.
Following the demise of the Council and Conclave, there was no one left to keep the mages in line. But regicide? Why? What was this all about? It seemed these questions would be answered at Loch Muin, an ancient city amidst mountains, the remnants of the civilization of the Vrans, whose dusk had come long ago. And you would be right to ask, why did you not set out for Loch Muin, Master Dandelion? Vergen was free, yet what is freedom without its awareness? It might too easily pass from hand to hand were a nation to lack individuals capable of pointing the way. I remained in the Pontar Valley. That is the task fate seemed to assign me, to safeguard freedom as it budded and bloomed. Who knows, I may yet prove freedom's bard. Yet forever feeling a vast, shared responsibility for the fate of the North, I dispatched to Loch Muin my faithful and capable friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah. Thank you for sending us there.
Disdain for politics? Well, it was at Loch Muin where he could finally give vent to it.
I don't know, Hazmati, I feel like pretty much all the sorceresses are only acting in their own interest.
Even gezien?
Asire Varanheid.
Me voltocht en geheerd
Ahead
Me
of our
vertrouwd
journey,
het een
I
bellengrid.
trusted something important.
Visitein ip kiezeret.
You serve the Empire, it's not your goodwill, it's your duty.
Do you know what this is?
Thank you for switching to English.
I know.
Who it is?
Triss Marigold. Until recently advisor to King Foltest. Artifact compression. A complicated spell.
Spell?
Is she alive?
Her life processes are on hold. But it is reversible. Though very difficult.
You created a portal between Loch Muin and Nilfgaard. You should manage the figurine.
Stand back. I cannot be sure how her body will react to decompression.
No pentagrams, candles, spilt blood.
It figures you know little about magic, Ambassador. It matters not.
We need her alive, Asira. Make sure her body survives decompression well.
I'll do what I can. But she will be disoriented for some time.
I feel like I should also read Sheila Dunsterville's character entry because I forgot when we learned that she was behind some of the regicide. Letho told us or something?
What is your name? Oh,
I think she helped him at some point,
tell me your
but
name.
I forget when that was revealed. I think it gets revealed actually later.
Triss!
Vise getocht gedein. Vise espet ep wovret.
Espet in our country, conspiring with northern sorceresses.
Mehen eveneens.
I'm too old for wrath. All I feel is simple grief.
Me pöft en alverdeg. Marigold. Your name is Triss Marigold.
Well, so that happened. I don't know who that sorceress was, but maybe she wasn't really important. The turban sorceress seemed
The one
unimportant.
stabbed?
Yeah.
I think she was in the books.
Huh. Well, shows how important she was then. But there was several sorceresses with her exact model,
This valley.
so...
This path leads to the city gates. We're almost there.
Harpy tracks everywhere. When you have been last?
Oh, please again. Now, I remember only very select bits from this chapter. I also don't remember how long it is. I feel like it's shorter than both previous ones. I don't think we'll complete it today, but maybe tomorrow. Okay, so quickly, before anything else, let's read Shille's entry. At some point... Oh. What's her face? Where was... Damn it. Oh, okay, the last here. Sources came from Nilfgaard, or more precisely from Vicovaro. A distinction of extreme importance to the Highborn empires. It's not like stereotypical so upcoming things in fashionable attire. The contrary, she well cut there's so I think, unless we manage to somehow finish the chapter today, which I sincerely doubt, I might take my time to see which character and other entries have something interesting or funny in them, and we'll read them on the last stream. But that might not actually happen because, I mean, we'll see how it goes. That is something I'm considering. Let's find Shille the Tanserville. There we go.
I think there was some sorceress, Nilfgaardian sorceress, in the books that was working with that, like, whatever it was called, that Council of Sorceresses.
The Lodge, or?
I think the Lodge, yes.
What was the stuff about the Conclave and the other thing? The Council and Conclave, I think. We keep getting it mentioned, but I'm not actually sure what it is. It's probably not gonna be in freaking locations. Glossary still only has, well, I mean, maybe I haven't been reading enough books to fill out all these, but I'm kind of curious to remember what the Council and Conclave were. Maybe we'll get some more context when the meeting occurs, because I feel like we're gonna see a bunch of it. Okay. So there's another many whose ambition leads them pull strings, moving kings and other mighty forces of this world to command the elements in kind of fashion, summon genius, bend fate, blah blah. As a magician known as the Koviri Loner, stood apart from the others. Lady Shille was not known to interfere in politics, at least not visibly, instead dedicating her days to research. She stood calm and collected, unlike her other sorceresses. She did not display her feminine charms, nor did she flirt with men, jiggling her posterior before them at every occasion. Though, and I must remain true to myself here, the world would undeniably be much more a place without typical sorceresses. The reason for Shille Tanserville's presence in Bookworld like Blossom was mystery, and quickly became clear that she had come because of Kieran, and she wanted to use the ingredients to get close in Henselt's court. And of course, the magical apparatus. Perseverance, specific plans can Hansel and Kedman attempts to father hair from further. The shocking truth about Shille Tanserville and the more important piece of the puzzle concerning her role in the events in the north would not be fully revealed for some time, but Geralt chanced upon the first clue of her complicity by pure coincidence. One of the dreams stolen by the Harpies pointed to her as the one who had commissioned the assassination of the King of Edirn, Demavend. That was probably Letho's dream, which was the one that we automatically got. So this seems like it was unavoidable. But yes, so she... I think she didn't commission the other kings. And the only one other king was killed so far. So Letho has got his own plans. And, okay.
Because they use fucking magic.
Yeah, they use magic. I think Yennefer is actually like, her real form is like a hunchback that's 200 years old or some shit. Anyway, so I'm just gonna let this gets revealed to us later, a bit later, but I'm gonna just mention it ahead of time. Shille, like Letho, when he was trying to figure out how to kill Demavend, Shille basically wanting to kill to get Demavend killed was very handy for him, because it was like an excuse and a good way to blame it on her if he needed to. So that is definitely something that has happened. She has requested assistance and provided assistance in the assassination of Demavend, and Letho, on the other hand, has bigger plans for other kings as well. We don't know the reason yet. we technically didn't know that other part, but I just felt like it was relevant.
The fall of two civilizations. First that of the Vrans, then of ours, the Ancient.
Yeah, that's true, Hazmati. Also, who the hell are the Vrans?
Well, I don't know. Apparently that's like a super cool illusion. Like, didn't Philippa said, or rather Cynthia, or what's her name was,
Long ago,
said
the
that
sources of the
they
Pontar
can
did
make
not
super
freeze
cool
over and
illusions.
flowed all
Yeah, with the whole Elven
flowers
Garden with
still
everyone's
bloom on
fucking.
these slopes in
Yeah, so that's like a super 100% accurate illusion that they keep up 100% of the time.
Yep.
Does it really matter?
Man, I'm looking with my posterior. That's just how cool Geralt is. I also didn't remember that this chapter had snow in it. Probably doesn't have a lot, probably just here. What the fuck? Don't punch. I'm not even bothering with Quinn. Harpies are shit. Yeah, you fight them. Actually, I probably won't be... Oh no, I could loot something because... I guess maybe because you're fighting the shit. And not me. That's kind of amusing. Also, Harpies seem to have 0 defense if I'm reading the little combat log right. Which I guess explains why they die so easily. I feel like, sadly though, nothing in this game quite matches the visuals of the prologue with the Lava-Lat Castle and all that. The Flotsam and the forest around look very nice. And some views around Vergen look very nice as well. I forget how good all this looks, but this is a bit dull. Though, I mean, it's the weather, so I'm not exactly expecting like far scenic views and sunny weather to contrast the lighting. But when your weather is overcast and the lighting is absent, you have other ways to make everything look rich and good. And I'm not sure that those measures were taken in here, though I don't really know what they could do. Probably just more detail on everything or something, I don't know. Or more fanciful silhouettes in the fog for all the geometry. I'm also... there's things that I'm looking for in here. I'm looking for the resolution to that whole thing with the boats. Where is that quest? I forget what it told me. Oh, what? Huh! So we failed to learn who the true poisoner was. Interesting. I guess I could have done that better. Interesting. Right, so we're Mystic River, there we go. Mystic River. Sorcerer, where's the local towns? Alright. Material from the time of runs. On my notes, he could put them immediately. But the notes also mention treasure hidden beneath Loch Muin. That, okay, beneath Loch Muin, so probably not in the mountains somewhere. And not in any sort of boat. Okay, how about we don't go to loot people there? No, I want to loot shit. Fucking Yorwith. Or maybe we're just looking at them from afar.
Knights of the Flaming Rose at a peace summit.
I wonder whose side they're on.
On that of whoever paid them.
They've made camp outside the city walls. Means they're not here in an official capacity.
That's pretty cool, Hazmati.
On vacation.
Maybe they just don't want to stand out.
Eilhart has a dragon up her sleeve. Radovid has invited a unit of the Order's knights.
Don't forget Sheila and Hansel.
It should be an interesting peace summit.
Any idea who might have summoned them?
Radovid. Now the scum of the Order wear the Redanian coat of arms as they burn pyres. Witch hunts are their favorite pastime, or so I've heard.
Radovid witnessed what the Order did in Vizima. He saw the Grand Master's madness with his own eyes. Yet he gave them a new home. For a good reason, I expect.
That's easy. He needed a whip against Isleheart.
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good elf is a dead elf.
It's not because you're an elf. It's because you're Yorvith.
I'll try to enter the city through the caves. I'd advise you to do the same.
The knights will know I'm wanted. You know of a passage?
I know of a cave nearby. There are many ways to enter Loch Muin, my friend. If Radovid has summoned the Order, I'm certain the others have brought their armies as well. The city must be full of soldiers. All of them sitting as if on a witch's bomb, waiting for a spark.
Speaking of witch's bombs, I wonder how many I've got
to
left.
our advantage. If the rulers have holed themselves up in camps, it should be easy to move about between them.
Let's go before we get noticed.
So, this is one thing I know that matters if you import a save from Witcher 1. If you were friendly to them, say, like, sided yourself with that Sigurd guy, or whatever his name was, Sigmund? Yeah. Basically... kind of, maybe. No, not really. Basically, in Witcher 1 you had to constantly choose between the Squirtle and the Flaming Rose. And if you chose that, they actually are friendly to you here, but I'm sure it defaults to unfriendly, so how about... I also remember reading on the wiki that there is like two ways, as you said, to enter the city. You can actually get captured, or you can just sneak to the caves, and I think it mentioned that if you get captured there's like a slightly longer cutscene or something, you see like slightly more of things, but the caves I'm pretty sure have gameplay benefits, so I'm not sure what to choose here. Maybe the caves might also have the
telling me something.
That whole ship thing that I'm missing. Oh, hi. Oh, there goes my... Fuck! There's many of you. Geralt, stand up, you piece of shit. Okay, she's like halfway dead. Can I do this, I wonder, to them? Doesn't seem so. Well... Can I repose? Probably not. Yeah. Well, I guess then I just set them on fire, though I don't think they're actually very vulnerable to fire. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's unlock from that one so they don't keep attacking it. Also, I like that they have different models. It's kind of interesting. One has a snail-like thing, and one has a weird brute ass. Ah, okay, so that's a bit BS. It's such a narrow space for them. Let's see what I can do in short couple attempts. Also, since we got a warning, let's make more. How many? Does it say anywhere how many I have right now of these? Yeah, well, just make 20 of them, or let's make 10. I don't want to overburden myself too much. Some red haze can help. I'm pretty much just sticking with these. 10 and some swallows and some rooks. Okay, so we did invest in good potions now, so there could be some potions that are now useful to us. Let's see. Increases maximum sword damage dealt 10%, not bad. I can probably drink 3 potions and survive that, so let's make 3 of these. Golden Aureole, increase all resistances, not really needed. Mongoose, resistant to... Holy shit, that's quite the resistance! It's the Karen thing, so it doesn't really matter. There is filter, increases sign intensity. Not that important, I'm not using signs against the arachnids or arachas. Summons a bomb. Oil, singed bulb. Only all owl. So yeah, whatever negative effects these have had, I feel like they're mostly gone. Regeneration, that could be useful. Okay, so that's pretty much all we got in terms of brewing potions. So I can drink. I will save the tiny owls, I guess. I will drink a rook and a swallow, as per my usual. Vigor regeneration, I feel, is probably not going to be that important, because I've got my Quens. And it's not gonna work while I'm under Quen anyway, so who cares. I will also put an oil, an appropriate oil, on my silver sword. Speaking of my sword, Rosebreaker, Virgin and Black Unicorn. Okay, how is Virgin compared to... Okay, so Virgin is clearly much better. I'm gonna have to use the Virgin for this one, even though it's gonna shout at me a little bit. And I'm gonna use an Arachnid oil or whatever it is. These enhancements? Arachnid oil, okay. Ah no, it poisons foes, so it's not actually against Arachnids. Insectoid oil, my last one. Well. So now I know some shit spawns behind me. Wow, the shit's nearly dead already. Check out how much difference this stuff makes. Alchemy is strong. And I can interrupt their attacks if I just keep spamming, looks like. They do break my Gwen though, so I just need to like go back, get my Gwen on. Yep, this is why people say alchemy is great. Fucks shit up. And I've got many ingredients about Arcus Trophy was about damage, vitality and bonus and science, and I have currently armor and vitality. You know what? I like it. So what's all this about? Daithwen. Some new sword. Silver sword, and better than... okay, well. There goes Virgin and Black Unicorn, and there goes Screaming and Shouting of the Spirits. Some money, some stuff. Can I insert shit into this one? I should probably just enhance all this crap. I doubt... Actually, well, it's possible, but maybe we won't actually get any new sets. To be honest, I don't really feel like crafting another pair of swords that'll scream at me. So... Oh, large monsters and gargoyles, that's convenient. So... Let's just put, okay, damage plus 5, but fire is incineration and resistance to incineration. Damage bonus and signs. Vitality, let's put earth. Let's put fire. Let's put another fire, why the hell not? Because we put like 2 fire on this, 2 fire on that, we put 4 fire runes on our 2 current swords, and it gives us... I wonder if these resistances work when I don't have the sword out, because if they do, that kind of makes me almost immune to incineration, which is cool. And let's upgrade the armor, I guess. Only the armor has anything on it, so let's see. I've been waiting for opportunity to rifle through this crap. Is there like a sort button? I don't know what these do. I'd love a sort button that sorts them by coolness. Epic armor plus 2 damage bonus and signs. Resistances. There's some run stuff in there, I see. Okay, so I actually don't have that many. Oh no, well, there is more. Oh, I could have probably used some of these runes. Yeah, this is slightly out of order. I wish I put this rune on. Plus vitality resist to bleeding, reinforce resistance to bleeding, dwarf and vitality. I could get like 30 vitality out of it, or what was the other one with 2 armor? Damage bonus on signs. I didn't put much skill points into my Igni and other signs. I mean, Quen does some damage. Shall we expand the Quen damage? I feel like let's capitalize on the fact that we've... Oh, no. On the fact that we found... Which one was it? Was there only one? Expand on the fact that we did actually get the Sun Quen, which inflicts damage when people hit us. Yeah, let me quickly just see where was... I felt like we had 2 of them. The damage on signs ones. Well, if we don't, then I guess let's just put 2 dwarven ones. Fully decked out. Part of me kind of wants to import the save into Witcher 3 and see if all this armor transfers. There was no one. Oh shit. Whatever. Okay, so... Okay, Hippocat, I'm pretty sure you will probably prefer more, even slightly more cutscene over more gameplay stuff, right?
I guess.
So should we go surrender to the dudes and get taken, because
no, that's stupid.
Okay, I think that gets you more cutscene and less gameplay, but yeah. That seems like something
I don't think it's worth taking the stupid decision.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay.
Good you're here. Look what I found.
Keep your distance.
Already forgotten that a similar creature hung around my cave.
Oh, there's some fuck shit going on there. Oh, it's just these assholes. Wow. Lame.
Damn monsters.
Remember where these were dangerous? I appreciate the fact that even my oil still works. Man oh man. How did I manage to suck so badly this game my first time through? I guess I never really used potions, that was my big mistake. Is there still combat going on? Yeah, okay. Sorry, you're with? Okay, wait secure, I wanna loot some shit to sell if we get vendors. And I guess we do get opportunities for more Endrega and Necker parts, though we seem like we don't need them. You've Guardian Leather Gary's Kakis, whatever. Are they better by any chance? Not really in any way. All of this is kind of shit. And the Gary Kakis are actually... Fuck 'em. I do wonder if these unique items transfer over to Witcher 3 though. And I know that armor from the end of Witcher 1 transfers into this one, at least some of it. But I'm not sure how it goes with Witcher 3. Because it would be interesting to see if the swords and stuff carries over with their effects. I kind of want to investigate that, but I'll probably do it on my own, and for the stream I'll simulate the save so we have the extra conversation about the things. Though the conversation, it pretty much makes you feel out of form with all the choices, and it kind of spoils what choices would be important for Witcher 3. Do you think we should avoid that, Hippocat? Like, keep it a surprise?
There's a forested valley on the other side of the city.
I wasn't really listening to what you were saying just now.
Drat. Okay, let me kill the harpy.
But I heard the word surprise, so if there is like shit you can spoil, then, well, don't spoil it.
Not really, no. I was asking, when we go to Witcher 3, we can import the save, this one, but if we choose to simulate the save, we can, there's an additional conversation we have where you can...
That's why we went around.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
exactly killed
Stop
the
speaking.
rats?
Stop talking. Okay. Basically, there's a conversation where we fill out a form pretty much with all the choices that we want to say we made during Witcher 2 if we don't have a save. And that kind of spoils all the, like, the choices that will be significant in Witcher 3 and will have repercussions. So I guess that kind of spoils things. But I like the conversation. It's kind of amusing. I guess it's not really worth it. Let's just import our save, never mind. I'll show the conversation later.
As the years went by and the climate turned colder, the Vrans had less and less food. Their hunters descended to the lowlands, where they encountered the first human settlers and their plagues, typhus, dysentery. The Vrans began to fall.
Wonder how many more.
So I hear the runs are too pure for our filthy humans. That's what I'm taking out of what Jorvith said. The architecture is pretty unique though. It feels a bit Oblivion-ish. Is it just me? Something about it. Something about
They
it.
tried to save themselves, building an aqueduct and sewers that rivaled today's. But it grew colder, and the canals remained frozen for most of the year.
Yeah, that's true, Hazmati, that's true. Interesting
When
parallel.
the elves arrived, they encountered only ghosts, a dead city falling into ruin. The Enshe rebuilt it, restored its former beauty. Humans did not arrive here for many more years.
Okay, wait for me there, I want to check out what's up here. And it's nothing. Except I can use something. Oh, new ability. Interesting. That reminds me of that time we enhanced our Gwen sign, so let's get charactered and read about the new ability. Winter's Shroud or whatever it was. Yeah, mouse wheel doesn't really work. Changes Earth sign into the freezing ice Earth, which has a 20% chance of freezing opponents hit with the sign. Well, that's interesting. Now I kind of want to invest in more art. Where is more art? Where the hell is more art? Heliotrope. All resistances. Oh, it's straight here. Well, I mean, sign range isn't really what we're looking for, I think. But it's cool, I might freeze some dudes.
Marshal Raupenek then swiftly proved himself more deadly than all diseases combined. He attacked at night, murdering...
We're in
Ah.
Queen.
We're on the fringes somewhere. We should find what we came for nearer the main quarters.
Let's go.
Well, interrupted the history of Lokmuin there. But let's look for Philip Einhart, I guess. Ooh, looty looty. Not sure I'll need this all, and I'm prepared to throw shit away. But of course I'm gonna loot. I'm also not sure how openly this is structured, so whether we'll get the opportunity to run about later, or if this is just like a little area we walk through with Jorvith once. I'm guessing we will get to return if we want. Okay, not really much open choice here. Jorvith has moved on. Suddenly gargoyles. We did just get the sword that was good against them, so that's nice.
Shit, you stink.
Do gargoyles really stink though?
I mean, depending on how many birds live nearby.
Nah, that's true.
Do they explode? No? Yes, they do. Okay. Shit! Shit! Dude! Wow, that is... How did he even come there? Behind me. I don't think I have an oil against gargoyles though, so that's kind of unfortunate. But they still died pretty easily. I just need to be careful not to get ambushed by lots of them immediately. Also, let's take out our sword just... Okay, that's enough looting. Point it up. That didn't freeze anyone. Oh shit, explosions, right. Oh, and more are coming, so that's how that other dude got there. Shit, man, okay. Wow! That takes me back. That takes me back, man. They're interrupting my rolls and doing all this weird shit. Okay, let's not use any of the Ard. It's kinda useless against these, looks like. Nice, saved after the cutscene. Pretty useful. Maybe power attacks are better. Ugh. Okay. Requen. Yoreth kinda split, it looks like. Monsters. Holy shit, yeah, power attacks are much better. 3 strikes. Yeah. I got potions, I can take it. A little bit of fire. It's all fine. I have some incineration resists. I can take it. Yoreth completely skipped out on this fight this time though. Maybe that's why I won. Okay, I'm investigating the downward. Ooh! Cool shit. Well, the medallion tells me nothing.
What the fuck is going on here?
Looks like something is gonna explode in my face. Second crippling condition. 3 field mice, dance in circle at dusk, stars are like grain. I have a feeling we might need to investigate more things first. Or we could save scam, but... Seems like maybe there'll be more places like that with more notes or something. I don't remember the structure of this chapter. And honestly, this is so close to the end of the game that I could just kind of speed through. I do want to discover some of these secrets in here as well. Man, so many plates of power in here. I guess there might be an open-ish part to this chapter. It's a cool door. Man, girl's really courteous. Gets way out of the way for everyone. And then walks right through them. Sure. Okay, looks like the main gate. Some portcullis. Yoreth wants to be going there. Let's go. For some reason this architecture and just like the colors and all, for some reason reminds me of some textures from Might and Magic 6. I quite like this place. Maybe it's just the texture of the bricks, literally.
They gagged Philippa in the nick of time. She almost cast a spell. Rotting in the Redanian dungeon now in special shackles.
Oh well, that was easy.
Radovid's right to show the witches their place.
I wonder what they'll do to her. Either the executioner or the monsters will have their fun. They say Logmuin's dungeons are full of scum of all kinds.
No idea what they locked her up for, but every sorceress is guilty of something.
True enough. Not likely to see anyone weeping for her.
A dungeon befits Philippa Eilhart very well, though gallows would be even better.
If they killed her, you can forget about healing Saskia.
They must guard her as heavily as the Emperor's bedchamber. We'll not get in there.
I'm in no hurry to visit the Emperor's bedchamber, but we've got to get into the dungeon.
Look for a passage through the sewers. I'll locate Eilhart's quarters. If she didn't expect to be arrested, I may find something interesting there.
How about I still don't go with this sort of plan?
The tunnels beneath the city sound reasonable.
They used to lead almost everywhere, though some passages may have collapsed during the fires.
It's still worth a shot.
Let's go then.
I'll find Philippa. You search her quarters.
Right. We learned a lot the last time we browsed through her things. Va fail, Gwynblade.
Gwynblade should have been character in Dark Souls. Reach the prison through the sewers or get the guard's attention. Well, I think it's obvious what we're gonna do. Unless I mistakenly get the guard's attention, which might happen. Sewers, where the hell would the sewers be in here? Yikes!
Wonder how many more.
Hopefully that didn't get anyone's attention. Gargoyle heart, gargoyle dust. Do gargoyles have hearts? I feel like they shouldn't. Okay, the sewers or another weird ass chamber. Oh, what? Why is that gargoyle highlightable? Well, maybe it will attack us when we come out or something. What? Gold? Okay. I guess this is another one of the chest places, which is fine by me, because I wanted that as well. All that damage. Man, my backstab ability, just because I found the Easter egg with the assassin, I now have very, very good weapons against lots of giant monsters. Appreciate that. Search. Mental trophy. Another hint. Read the hint, girl. Is this a hint? Should be a hint, surely. Examine. Fourth encrypted rune combination. Behold, the comet is like a wolf in times of scarceness, and evil lullaby. That makes no sense, and also probably isn't recorded anywhere, right? Where would it be recorded? I am not feeling this whole puzzle
I
thing.
cannot be arsed to write this down.
Yeah, yeah. Fourth and second is what we've got so far. Okay, so the guards are there. Let's see if we can just kind of sneak by. Who are those fellas? Can I get the sewers on the map? I guess I need to just kind of sneak past everything. Can I sneak past things in here somewhere? No? Need to walk around. It seems like the city is structured a bit like Kyrgyz. Maybe I'll just end up fighting the guards. Oh. Well, let's see if it auto-captures us or if we fight them. Temerian. Wait, why are Temerian people attacking us though? I guess they think we killed Foltest still. Which is shame. But they have no shields, so whatever. These guys get sleeping on the job. Doesn't give a shit.
I'll rip your guts out!
Good luck with that, friend. I will throw away the sword though. I don't need the short sword. So that was kind of awkward. Oh well, let's just proceed then. I guess I'll kill everyone. Or... oh, this is stalking. Am I gonna get arrested?
You killed Foltest.
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty.
Oh.
I'm sure you understand. As a professional, it's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
Roll away, please. Okay, sorcerer. Sorcerer is busy attacking his own people, so I appreciate that. It's helpful. There goes the archer. Man, I'm missing my potion something years. Ugh. Man, he is really shooting his guys left and right. Ugh. Roll away. Okay, down you go. Down you almost go. Shit, that was... Man, I got greedy. Okay. Everyone was nearly dead. My bad. Yes, reload, please. It shouldn't take more than another try, surely. Okay, let's prepare by sitting down. Oh, can't sit down. Well, how about... What if I sit down here? Yes, I can sit down here. Nice. I wonder what actually governs that. Okay, as usual, rook swallow. I might as well use a whetstone. We've got like 9 still from the beginning of the game, from the enhanced edition, being the enhanced edition and whatnot. Duration 20 though, that seems a bit... A bit shit. Oh, it's 20 minutes. Well, never mind. It's sufficient. Yeah, preemptive strike. Oh, look, very kind of didn't work. Man, I do appreciate the controllable rolls. So I can move my mouse during the roll and it actually redirects it. Man, the potions, I adore the buffs. It's actually a very interesting concept. I've always wondered, like, I usually don't use buffs in games, but ooh, bunch of stuff. But what if a game was, I guess Witchers are kind of close to this, was built entirely around being kind of shit, but applying, like, having lots of various buffs at your disposal and applying them before every fight. Oh hey, it's Antroid.
We'd meet again.
Not you.
Silgrat doesn't forget humiliation.
What do you want?
You won't win this time. All of Aedirn will know the power of Silgrat's fist. Stand and fight.
Alright. I wonder if my potions will apply to this. My Quen seems to be still active, so that's kind of funny. I wonder if I trimmed my head, if that animation would play the same. And by head I mean hair. Okay, there goes that one.
Be off! Oh, the fucking shame.
Someone's gambling over there. I probably don't need to bother with gambling. Okay, fuck all that. Kind of waste of potions. Ooh, I can climb on top. Also, this reminds me of very slightly of Thief. Hi, doggy. Push you around a little bit. Okay, where does this go? I'm curious immediately. There's bound to be some cool shit in the rooftops, surely. At the very least, it looks interesting in here. It's kind of small for a city, but yeah, that's video games for you. Also, music's doing some weird stuff.
Guess they'll never learn.
Man, I have not been using the power attack enough. Seems pretty strong. Holy shit. Even better than stun locking them in this quick attack. That is something. Okay, but where's Filippo? Let's activate the quest. Regret for her cause. Wished imprisoned. Yeah, I'm gonna not read about that too hard right now. Okay, so I'm just generally going in that direction. Well, makes sense. Still no sewers though, but I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Hey, watch it!
Right, people don't like when I have swords out.
Welcome
to True Gale.
Oh hey, Nilfgaard has just attacked me on site immediately. Geralt, please. That roll seems to be completely pointless. There we go, I could probably intrude completely on Nilfgaardian side of the city. Can I intrude completely on the Nilfgaardian side? Key required, shit. What's in here? Very complex place. Oh, but apparently I can go through the middle. Interesting, what's going on in here? Merchants! All that fun stuff and talking.
Now you tell me. I don't work with sorceresses. This is no job for me.
What's going on? Are you about to fight?
The Conclave has forbidden dueling.
You can't just back out. We agreed. We have commitments to fulfill.
You did take an advance on your fee.
And I'm keeping it. Don't you follow me.
Yeah, there's another one of those sorcerers.
Witcher Geralt. A sight for sore eyes you are.
Oh hey, it's these two. Remember them?
Didn't expect to see you again.
Is it gonna be a good cop, bad cop again?
Loch Muin is an intriguing place.
For scientists especially.
We've mounted a small expedition and require protection.
Sounds like regular Witcher's work to me. It'll cost you.
We never imagined otherwise. Our employer spares no expense on scientific undertakings. You may expect a handsome fee.
After you complete the task.
I'll need an advance.
I don't actually need money at this stage, but...
at the end.
You gave that mercenary coin in advance.
Yes, but he took the coin and did nothing.
Thief.
You were gullible. Can't hold me responsible for that.
If you insist, we can advance you some coin ourselves. Though we're practically penniless.
I don't have much time. Let me hear some details.
The sorceress will reveal everything. We're on our way to meet her. I can only say it concerns Epdir Henna.
His laboratory, to be precise. Der Henna is dead.
I know a thing or two about monsters. And about sorceresses. What's this one's name?
I'm sorry, but we cannot disclose her name until you agree to join us.
Nice talking to you then.
Cynthia. Her name is Cynthia.
Ah. Nice choice for a flashback. I approve.
Yeah.
Slow down as well. Nice. I wonder if we can watch that flashback from the menu with all the other flashbacks.
What was Derhana doing in this city?
What the hell is
Everyone's heard of
Derhana?
his thousand genie curse, but few know that he also had a penchant for the history of Lochmuin. He was particularly interested in the Vrans and their ultimate decline as a civilization. In his memoirs, he mentions that he left his archive here. That's how we pinpointed the location of his laboratory.
You did.
The sorceress did, in point of fact.
But we're the ones who know everything about Derhana.
I wrote my dissertation about the man. To arrive at the laboratory, we must pass through the sewers.
That's convenient.
Remember that potion you gave me back in Flotsam?
Of course. How's the experiment going? Noticed any side effects?
Or peculiar interactions with other potions?
Yeah, every time I mix it with vodka, my tongue gets hairy.
Interesting.
Alright, I'm willing to help.
You won't regret it.
More sarcastic clapping.
We've gained access to an ancient crypt where mages were laid to rest. It's beneath that tower. Our companions await us there.
Well, I could use a guide to the sewers. I would prefer to sell some shit first. I can sell shit everywhere.
So, are you a sorceress now?
It's not that simple. A pass is simply not enough. But Philippa Eilhart summoned me here for an important exam, so I hope to be one soon.
Oh, is she the one who sold shit in Vergen?
I'm not even sure how to prepare. I'm cramming
I don't
intensely,
remember.
everything bit by bit, just to be sure.
Good luck. Still willing to sell me potions?
Yeah, I think she is.
I'm a student, aren't I?
The one that
every little copper counts.
said that our business would help put her through college, and we bought the surgical tools from her.
I'm collecting information about the Wild Hunt. Help me out?
The Wild Hunt. A retinue of wraiths who speed across the heavens upon skeletal horses. Positive proof of its existence has yet to be proffered. However, no one is prepared to deny its occasional sorties into this world.
Proffered? Sorties?
That, at least, is what I remember from the lectures.
Let's sell some shit, because I'm sure we got shit to sell. Such as all this crap. Celtic quest item and... Actually, I feel like I should have given this to Atumta because it's his brother. It's armor, but it's weightless and doesn't cost anything, so I'm gonna keep it. Just for safekeeping, I guess. I am fairly certain about selling cloth. I'm good about selling and dragger shit. As soon as I'm able to actually press buttons and stuff. I'm prepared to sell harpy shit. I want to hold on to the iron ore and leather though. Actually, iron ore, let's fucking sell it. And necrophage stuff can all go. Necro stuff. Timber, I guess I'll have enough in my storage. Wine, I have enough in my storage. And just like that, we got 8k gold and a good amount of free space. Okay, so what should I should sell this because it's shit. This is also kind of shit. I forget, did I use it? Yeah. This seems intriguing at least. I might keep this one just for later. Okay. I can sell some repeat trophies. I kind of want to sell like all the mutagens because they are all shit. But I will sell the lesser ones first. I'm probably not gonna get to another mutated skill. I can sell Diagram Hold Breaker's armor. I don't need that. I don't know where I got rotten meat, but I guess I'll keep it. And let's sell all the junk. For now, that should be enough. Okay, is anyone selling armor stuff? Oh, Attentar? Yes.
Yes?
Yes? What treaty? I don't know about the treaty, but let's ask about it.
The mages will be overjoyed if you sign their treaty. Any idea who'd be the advisor in Vengerberg?
They insist on appointing the advisors themselves, though I doubt Saskia will accept that.
Anything can happen.
That lass will allow no one to control her. I've been observing her. She's a splendid commander.
Making her even more dangerous if anyone manages to manipulate her.
I'm not sure I understand.
Just thinking aloud. I guess you're here about the war with Kedwin.
They wouldn't let us near Natalis, and Radovid refuses an audience. Scandalous. The mages drone on about their coven of advisors, but even they don't take us seriously. Perhaps the prince could get something, but I'm not certain they'll let him into the talks. Hensel protested, and the others are too cowardly to stand up to him. As a result, we are not officially here.
Hensel can't openly interfere in your matters.
Who's to stop him? He claims the prince is preparing to set a dangerous precedent by eradicating serfdom.
Terrible crime. Next thing you know, he'll do away with court protocol.
Well, I understand about 20% of all that. Politics. Oh hey, people are attacking me. Well, it's not a crime to defend myself. Let the records show, I didn't have my swords out this time. Everyone just hates Geralt. But at least I can finally kill people around other people. Well, I think as might everyone still thinks I killed Henselt or something. And by Henselt I mean Foltest. Damn, everyone's got similar names.
Well, it's not like you proved that you didn't.
Yeah, fair enough.
Greetings.
I'm Geralt, Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about Elven ruins.
I guess this guy's from books or something, unless he was in Witcher 1.
On the contrary, I find Elven ruins interesting.
Do you really? Elven works are not half as interesting as Gnomish ones.
But even ruined, Loch Muin is impressive. It must have been beautiful in the times of the First Conclave.
Everything was better before the war, as they say. The sources, those children that old Geoffrey Monk brought here to train in the magic arts, must have walked around gaping at all they saw.
Somehow I just can't imagine Hen Gedimdeath as a small gawking boy.
You met him? Ah, right, on Thanad. His death was a terrible loss. Terrible. You see, Geralt, everyone complains about how the world is taking a turn for the worse.
Values are being compromised. The small is dislodging the great.
Exactly. But the events on Thanad truly marked the end of an era. The world grew up, losing its virginity in a rape.
What use are masters of magic and legendary heroes to a grown-up world?
They're of no use. That's the point. Today, people manage perfectly well without mages, witches, and heroes.
Yet not everyone understands that, and not everyone likes it.
You're so clever, you'll get in trouble. We'd best change the subject.
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
51
I'm
or
no
whatever it was.
expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances require haste.
Okay. Oh, ask about Wild Hunt.
I'm interested in the Wild Hunt.
I guess I'm asking everyone now.
Something about it.
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
Thanks.
Well, that was useless. Kingsley shit. Well, an armor of Tirnalia, which costs a fuck ton. And is kind of crap compared even to our current armor, looks like. At least by the armor stat. This here armor is plus 40, so it's like twice as good. And I can afford all, in a rare turn of events, I can afford all the diagrams immediately. How about the swords? How strong are they? 50 to 60. And Weeper. Where is the Weeper actually? I'm probably on diagrams. Weeper is 50 to 55. And that seems like a clear improvement, I'm gonna say. Ours are in the 40 to about 50 range, so let's buy it all, like why not? I don't have much use for all this gold. Armor, boots, gauntlets, trousers, mourner, Weeper. And that kind of almost entirely bankrupted me. Let's see if I have enough to craft any of this. I'm probably gonna have to take out some resources. Oh yeah, I might not actually get a chance to do all this because this is harpy ingredients all of a sudden. Bunch of leather stuff. I have a bunch of leather stuff in my chest, so we'll see about all that. I might get by just with this armor set and stuff. I'm not super committed to doing all that. Gargoyle contract. Mighty Numos challenge. Okay, I'm gonna take that, of course, that's easy. And that's another about changing hairstyle. Okay.
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
Where is Mighty Numa? I don't want that fucking outfit quest. Wait. Bring it on. Yes, okay, let's find Mighty Numa.
Freak! You lose something.
Are you the mighty Numa?
Who's asking?
Someone who wants to see if your nickname suits you.
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the ploughing chains wrapped round my body.
You've got a big mouth.
And you've pissed off the mighty Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
Let's wrestle. Ooh, well, actually, that's kind of shit money compared to everything we need and have, but
I've always been the curious sort.
Let's hope I don't fuck it up. Arm wrestling is moderately easy in this game. Oh wow, this one is very narrow. Holy shit. Well, that is like a extreme jump in difficulty all of a sudden.
They say witches are tough.
Well, let's give it a couple tries. Did I save before this? I hope I saved at some point.
Barbarian.
Yeah, I did, okay. I'm gonna give it a couple tries, but that's kind of BS. All the arm wrestlers never got any harder throughout the whole game, and suddenly this guy is like 5,000 times harder than the previous ones.
Well, he does look like he's much stronger than everyone else combined.
Are you?
That's fair. I wonder if maybe this affects the difficulty, like in Witcher 1 with the dice poker. The shit part is that I can't see it under my thick thing. Ah! And a little...
How do you actually control this thing? With the mouse?
Yes, mouse left and right. And it's not direct control, it's more like I'm pushing it a little bit into that direction, and it has auto momentum and whatnot. It's real weird. I'm gonna give it a couple tries, but I don't really feel like doing everything in this chapter, I'll be honest.
I've always been the curious.
We might actually just skip side stuff and finish this today, I don't know. Fucking... If only I could see it under my thing, that's difficult. You know what, fuck this.
They say which...
Fuck this shit. I think I'm gonna give up on the outfit and on this thing. I might not even bother with gargoyles, I'll be honest. Let's go meet the... Where is the... Okay, laboratory, blah blah blah. This seems useful. Can I just enter the tower? Right, my potions are out. But I'll drink more if I need them. Okay, well that's kind of pointless. Nothing to blow up there.
We've broken through in the right spot.
Quiet. Stand ready. He killed Vanamar.
And many other mages. I know who he is, Cynthia.
In the same city as Philippa, and you didn't even bother to change your name. That takes balls.
Philippa's out of the picture. She's been arrested.
And I was supposed to die, but I didn't. Grave error.
I'll make you a deal.
Yeah, let's ask all the side stuff first.
You don't get it. You turned Triss into a cold stone. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out why I shouldn't turn you into a cold corpse.
She is alive and well. We decompressed her successfully. There were no complications.
And the interrogation after she was decompressed? Because you did interrogate her.
I personally supervised it. We presented the tools, gave her a few bruises, and that sufficed to get her to talk.
Yes.
Cynthia, tell him to shut up or I'll kill him.
Silence, Adelbert. That's an order. Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help me open Der Henner's laboratory.
What'll you give me?
I've read the intelligence reports. I know your past. There are things in there, important things you don't remember.
I could force you to tell me.
I don't think so. Will you torture me? We both know you couldn't.
She'd like it if we torture her.
Ah, not given an option like that, unfortunately, in the game, so... Well, I will look for an opportunity to betray her.
Fine. I'll help you open the laboratory.
In exchange, I'll tell you all I can. Do we have a deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Geralt wouldn't really help her with anything.
That is
after
how
all
this
that
world's
shit.
built.
Well, she did promise some memories. And I am still looking out for an opportunity to, like, smack her ass later. In a purely punishment-oriented sense, of course. Mostly I just want to complete the quest, though. I'll be honest. Okay, well, that was quite unfair. Okay, so there's that. Do I need to drink potions before every fight now?
No.
Oh, I can't leave. Shit. Man, my Quen doesn't last against these guys whatsoever.
Ghouls? No, just rot food.
Fucking hell, what is going on? If only I didn't get spawned like right on top of them. That's stupid. The game continues to do this crap. I feel like I need, like, they should be distracting him. Yeah, how about we don't actually roll completely into the middle of all this crap? Okay.
ghouls. No, just run.
The girl sounds so calm as well. And I'm barely doing any damage. What sword do I have out actually? Oh, maybe that's why. For some reason Geralt pulls out a steel sword here. Okay, she didn't die, she just kinda left for a bit. Okay, so when I forced the correct sword out, that was much easier. Good to know. I will drink some potions. I feel like there will be more monsters. Swallow, Rook. Big regen. Yeah. Nah. Defeat all the monsters. Okay, okay, animations are nice. Let me skip it. Okay, someone open, or I can open. Thank you. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, these are idiots. No, large numbers of idiots. I like how these are now holy shit, regular monsters, okay. Still though, they are strong. Need to not underestimate them. Wait, this seems a bit different. I guess maybe I'm walking backwards, yes. Oops. That was a weird place to put me after a save.
Damn monsters.
Oh boy, maybe I shouldn't have gone here. Okay, I didn't really need to renew my splendor, but still. I think it's good that I dodged that. Okay, can you guys now go fight all the ghosts that I just accidentally summoned? Oh, they all vanished, okay.
I've kept my end of the bargain. I hope you'll keep yours.
Be sure of it.
Nice. Calculated.
Stop wasting time.
Man. Was it? Ah, no. I'm forgetting. I feel like in one of the Witchers you could combine mutagens to like make upgraded versions of them. So, yeah, it was Witcher 3. All the lesser ones I'm collecting in Witcher 3 I would have been able to use them. Why am I going here? I want some cool loot, but I guess I don't really want it too much. Let me through! Okay. The Rotfiends gave up. I do kind of want to find that little ship quest reward though. Okay, that one is better. Gooder, even.
I'm no rat to run around sewers. What we're looking for, anyway? Some graves, I heard.
Graves? So maybe there is something in this for us.
Shut your traps. Want the sergeant to hear? We've been deep shite. But here's a good idea.
We've got company. Redanian bastards.
What's in here? Special forces, leather. So, Yeah, there's probably still gonna be monsters down here though.
The entrance must be somewhere here.
If our experts are to be trusted.
Der Henner dabbled in illusions, among other things.
He also experimented heavily with golems.
Golems with the power of speech, supposedly. They knew nothing of poetry, but...
Will you two shut up?
Yes, it's an illusion. I found a weak spot. Stand back. Later Elorn. Lisa Elorn. Later, dear!
Didn't even need to stand back.
At times I'm caught. You can get my kind of feat. Though I have no needles, they say I am piercing. What am I?
Cold, that's easy.
Careful with the answer. It could be a trap.
Typical of Der Henner. He was a genius with a penchant for mischievous jokes.
No, that probably will, like, blast us
So
with cold
a couple
bullshit.
of adults, purported experts, should have no problem solving this.
Indeed, it's trivial. The answer is pain.
You're an idiot.
Incorrect.
Wow. Press F
I'm
to
seen to
respect.
fly.
Yep.
Described as hard. I can be your currency and heal all wounds, but not many things can stand my test.
Time. The test of the eagle, yes.
Time.
Correct.
It's going rather well so far.
Not for
It's going rather well so far.
I wager we have a few more of Der Henner's surprises for unwanted visitors ahead.
Yeah, that. Overall, that went pretty well.
Well, those riddles were like
Someone's
really
been here
simple.
recently.
Enter. But there's a log with money in it. Okay, now we can enter. Let me through. I feel like there is some type of social battle with the golem in Witcher 3.
Here. Kill them!
Well, that's quick and to the point. Alright. I can't decide if these are worse or better than Skyrim's finishers. Yeah. I actually would like to redirect an arrow at some point, but more I would like to survive, so... Okay, he's not even shooting at me. Well, fuck you.
They must have descended straight from their quarter.
Let a Nordling.
It's just me, or do they really want to say bloody instead of blood? Surgical charts.
Later Elorn. Lisa Elorn.
Things.
Later, dear!
Another astrological stuff. Legendary treasures.
It's reacting to my spell.
Interesting pictures here as well. Well,
a group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Did I hear someone complain about the riddles being too easy?
Shut up,
Let's
Geralt.
think this through. There are 9 alcoves, a fresco in each. That's 3 groups of 3 frescoes.
The riddle mentions 3 guides above the travelers. We must examine the frescoes, seek answers there.
I'll advise you about the riddle, but I will not take part in disarming the device. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, let's look about. Actually, see, there's another stuff I didn't pick up. Okay, so let's check out the books we just got. Astrological charts. Doesn't help anyone. Prince of Brim of under the powers of death, perhaps when the gun else. Sea dragon begin to prowl waters, killing fishermen. Return to the principality, so the road decided to appease the sea by sacrificing a maiden, for in those dark times that was the very manner of dealing with economic crisis. Like for the young woman, a witcher was in the area. Strolling along a beach, she noticed a serpentine beast emerging from the water towards the lass, who was chained to a seaside rock. Listen, how is this astrological? Maybe it's a sign. The witcher called dragon freed the woman and, as the chronicle started, plowed her with the consent on the aforementioned rock. We can see reflection of these events in the summer sky on condition that our silver lady does not show our face. Okay, so that was mentioned. There is the fearful lass looking west towards the dragon, slithering ever closer and beyond the witcher. Okay. I feel like this really has nothing to do with anything, but surely it must, right? But what is like temper? No, it's not temperatures. It's like angles. Among the acknowledged treasures of the last century, the first chamber. Burning masterpiece. Second treasure is the dragon crystals on the screen of the mountain of burning sands. By Zergen. Oh, Yarp and Zergen, hey. Kill the beast and took the treasure, wishing it suffer singular and hue and diamonds large as cherries. Mystery for both its composition and details of how remain secret and sun and power. Only exploded, claiming the lives of 3 of the 5 mages studying it. Yeah, that all seems to be unrelated. North gnomes are widely known to inhabit Mahakam, who exist in full alignment with dwarves. We haven't seen any gnomes in this game. And I feel like we don't see, I don't know, we might see some in 3. Though, maybe those are just halflings and no gnomes. Actually, someone messaged me in Skype. Okay, are you still here?
That was me in Skype.
Oh, okay. What did you mean? Was it important?
No.
Okay, so I shall not. I'll tab to look at it right now. Lots of interesting hammers and our tears to shabby heavy share. Let me actually hear the riddles again.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked.
Okay, that's just us standing by the frescoes.
At night, they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Okay, so mountain was mentioned with the riches.
What do you think of the first?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass.
I believe it's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Dehenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
I feel like I'm agreeing with this.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the astrological one.
It should be the dragon constellation.
I shall take that one.
What do you think of the second verse?
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry, silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
That's stupid.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the Death's Head as its symbol. The brigade's name is female, and they say death follows a unit. So the Silver Lady could very well be Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
I feel like it's still the second version, the moon, because it was like, hey, if she
moon.
shows.
I think it's the full moon.
Allow me.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, as above, so below. The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
That's pretty dumb.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains and its mines,
Okay, that was in
from
the
which
book.
dwarves and gnomes extract many ores that are invaluable to alchemists. Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact vaults, which the hero must penetrate in order to rescue an imprisoned princess or find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
Is it always the second? I think it's the... Oh no, here it's this, not the second option in dialogue, but I think it's this. Because it was in the book.
I don't know.
It was in the
I
book.
would maybe pick the tower if I were to pick, but I don't really
There was...
know.
I'm just going by what I remember from the books, and I remember only mention of this. There was a book about this sort of thing, and these are all kind of like, I guess I could interpret it. Let's check this.
The mine entrance in the mountainside. That seems logical. I'll stand next to that fresco.
We can always quick load.
Let's see if we can solve this. Take your places.
Count me out. I want to live.
As you will.
Okay, where am I staying? Where I'm staying near the mountain mine place, which was here. Dead. Everyone's dead, right?
Intruder detected.
Or this guy is dead. But does this mean we failed, or does this mean he failed? I wonder if we actually fucked it up or not.
Well, the door opened, so who cares?
Right. Let's say what the journal is actually gonna say. I'm wondering how Dandelion interpreted this. Source with the heads and solved it, and after those, oh, when my first laid only those 7 near fresco were safe. Okay, so that idiot actually kind of suicided himself because he didn't wanna. I guess one of us was bound to actually end up. Though maybe if he didn't stand by the door, yeah, it was all pretty stupid.
Has grown thin. Such a shame. I actually found those two amusing.
Shut up.
Fight or talk. Maybe this was in this game and not in 3. I remember some talking with the golem.
So Darehenna's legend is true.
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill. Not unlike our Witcher.
F.O.
So I guess we should get along famously.
You? What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it, or I'll just mess with its head. Break the code.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst. Be my guest. Try.
Well, I did that before mine is good.
As are mine. Know, however, that this may change.
Darehenna must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
Well, that's interesting.
So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who we are, where we came from, and where we are headed? Is human life predictable in that the cycle of birth and death ensnares it? Better than mine.
Yes.
When a human is born, he is obedient to his parents. Later, he listens to tutors, masters, corporals. Finally, he succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Darehenna's mastery.
Okay, this seems like an interesting question.
You are far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The Master made me the way I am, because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions, within my program, of course.
So you decide who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously, exerting no pressure. All others are intruders.
Okay, no pressure then. Let's see.
I have other
what
questions.
my questions have no pressure.
Did your creator give you a name?
I'm called obedience and unyielding persistence. I am a guardian and the humblest of servants.
A golem's name is the word that gave it life, and that can take it away.
Uh-oh, Geralt, stop.
You must have a name.
I own nothing. Everything belongs to my master. How could I divulge the name if I exist solely to protect my creator's property?
Well, I mean, this seems harmless.
Powerful magic created you. Derhana was a true master.
He is still, since his mastery survives.
Is this pressure? Do you think it's pressure, Hypocat, if I ask if it's lonely?
I think asking for the name is pressure.
Yeah, that
the
seems
other
to be
is
direct.
probably fair game.
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
That guy just
You are
fucked up.
wrong. The pain of the world, melancholy, lies within the domain of emotions and feelings. My thoughts are governed by pure logic, restricted by my program.
But you can learn. They say that a penchant for philosophy can only come from curiosity.
In my case, it comes from the will of the Master, who liked to speak with me.
And do you feel a need to discuss?
I feel nothing. I just have that need.
Well, let's ask the other one, I guess.
Can we discuss the program that controls your behavior?
Of course not.
Shit, okay, well.
I have other questions.
Yeah,
Do
this
you
is not
remember
pressure.
your creator?
Of course. I was summoned into being by Master Derhana. I abide by his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Derhana is dead.
His word, which animates me, lives on, as does his legacy, which I protect. Empires will rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
Well, let's talk about Master a little bit. I feel like my axis should be cool enough.
Derhana must have been an exceptional man. Can you tell me about him?
I guard everything that belonged to the Master, including his privacy, which he valued highly. I can tell you nothing.
Then again, this could be super pressure. Should we risk it? Or should we say it's going nowhere? Because I think we don't really have any other options apart from...
Well, I don't know. I think by saying it's going nowhere, we kinda like sign up for fighting him.
Yeah.
But this may actually do something else if it succeeds.
Yeah,
Didn't
that's
you
true.
like upgrade your Axie or whatever?
I used it a bunch, and it's like, I think my ability might have upgraded. It's separate from the skill tree. I don't think I got to it in the skill tree, but I think the ability is the thing that governs its actual dialogue influence, so could be grown. From
Well,
the
I
beginning of the game.
think if it fails, we're gonna fight him. But if we don't try this, we're gonna fight him anyway.
Yeah,
That's
that
how
makes
it feels.
that's kind of weird, because I would imagine they would include a purely like logical way to, but I don't see any options really. First, you know what?
I have other questions.
In case there's anything new here. Okay, nowhere. Who created you? Did I miss anything in this one?
Is human life when
Ah, okay, so these two we kinda skipped. Are these pressure?
They don't really seem like this.
I feel like we can at least ask this one.
Has anyone tried to enter before?
I recall no intruders. I do, however, remember guests who left after being warned.
When was that? What did you discuss?
I am a machine. My memory is limited.
Who is allowed to pass? Ah, let's ask it as well.
Who, if anyone, is allowed to pass?
That seems to be important
Gehenna,
information.
but he is dead. Also guests may pass, but I stop intruders.
Tell me more. Who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Is it not obvious? A guest keeps his distance, or knows the name word. An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
I'm thinking that if we ask for the name word, he's not gonna tell us, but maybe he won't feel like it's pressure. Oop.
I have a...
So... Well, you know...
Powerful.
Name word is like fucking password to enter this place.
I have other...
And he didn't even say anything about his program, which seems like a less offensive thing to ask.
But what if he has some weird logic loop where, like, if he tells us the name word, we become a guest and therefore we are alright?
Well, I don't know.
I kind of feel like asking it first because the sign seems like a clear interference with his program, like he said we want to do. And I don't know if I want to bank on it working.
Well, if it goes wrong, we just kill him, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Can I ask you for the name word which brought you to life and which can deactivate?
And I will ask this in both dialogues.
And I
oh, okay. Well, that's good thing that I didn't ask the one that was like, "Hey." Oh, interesting. Because in this one it's what is your name, and in this one it's can I ask about your name. So there's good fortune that we asked the can I ask first. And I feel like, you know what, let's actually, since this is a new one here, the sign could be aggression, turns an intruder. Asking about the name word could turn an intruder. This seems like it could lead somewhere else. So let's actually say this, I think.
Alright, I think I know how to get past this thing without a fight.
Burglar witchers,
I don't, but
philosopher
if Geralt
golems,
feels like
an
he does.
expedition replete with fascinating discoveries.
And terrible disappointments. Shut up, Adelbear. And you, Witcher, deal with that golem.
Oh shit, we gotta choose things. Okay, so this one seems like we're gonna be interfering with the program, right? So I think this one is the better choice here.
It feels like both of these are shit choices.
I feel like the second one is the beginning of some weird logical loop that'll trick the golem into thinking that we are completely benign.
We know you exist by the will of your master, thanks to the name word he gave you.
That is true.
Ah, now that is interesting. Does he know the basic, like... Now, if I ask this, he's gonna think I'm an intruder. I'm not gonna think just because I'm trying to appear courteous about it.
You were created to discern intruders from guests. You are to stop the former and greet the latter.
Intruders must be stopped.
Now this is a weird choice.
Well, law of hospitality. What the fuck is law of hospitality?
I don't know, there is some fucking laws in the Witcher universe, like that little thing, like the first gift or whatever it is. Remember that?
No.
Which is like, if you save someone's life, they have to promise to like give you the first new thing they see,
yeah,
or some shit. It's like a big thing, so maybe there is
I thought that was just like a thing Witchers did.
Maybe, yeah. But man, I'm a Witcher, so that could be another Witcher law. And lies and delusions, you know what? I kind of feel like he probably doesn't care about our customs. Let's fuck his logic a little bit.
Are you aware that intruders may seek to deceive you?
I have stone fists to defend myself against those armed with swords. I have my iron logic to defend against those armed with words.
But intruders could include sorcerers who alter reality. They could be illusionists or mere liars. What then is certain?
My existence is certain, as is my master's will.
Okay, this one seems like it's gonna be wrong. I feel like this one is the best choice here.
Well, we just got to ask him this. А и Б сидели на трубе. А упала, Б пропала, что осталось на трубе?
Oh no.
That worked in the Soviet movies, so it's got to work against this guy.
Well, unfortunately they forgot the legacy of the Soviet movies when making this game, looks like. Yeah, I'm going with this.
Since only you and the Master's legacy exist for certain, everything else is doubtful. A malicious intruder could cloud your senses.
I am the Guardian. The Master prepared me for that.
Basically, let's say that our sorceress is
so he
clouding
gave you a mind
your
to
senses.
compensate.
Kill her.
You're much more conscious and intelligent than a Guardian needs to be. Your Master says, greet guests and stop intruders. That is certain, but everything else can be a lie. And you cannot allow yourself to attack guests.
Now that is interesting logic.
That would be against your Master's will.
Guests must be greeted, and intruders must be stopped. This is Dehenna's will. Are you a guest or an intruder?
Doesn't matter what I answer. Your senses deceive you. You can trust only your mind. You can't assume I'm a guest, because I may be an intruder. You can't assume I'm an intruder, because I may be a guest.
This is a contradiction. A paradox.
Fuckery!
The law of excluded middle.
Don't follow me!
We've penetrated Dehenna's laboratory.
Let's have a look.
Nice.
That was such a long conversation, and it kind of ended in an unexpected manner.
Well, I liked it. I feel like the first time I played this game I completely fucked it up. Because I was stupid and... Oh shit, there's more. There is notes 1. There is notes 3. What am I looking for again? Just everything, I guess.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another
Okay.
masking illusion. I'll try to disperse.
5.
Later and Lorne. Lisa and Lorne.
Oh, that's...
later,
Fuck!
dear.
Okay, let's look at stuff while it's in the cutscene. Sure. Big explosion kills them both. No? Oh, that's a phonogram or something. Let me loot the stuff first.
Device.
Shit.
What is it?
You've done your job.
Oh, I
You'll be
think
paid
I
and
remember bits
Paid
of
like
this.
the scholars were. They died once they were no longer
Oh.
useful.
They
I
were
remember some
never
bits of this.
useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, Mom.
Mom?
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
Nothing!
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witches. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host, and survived.
Shall we attack them? Or shall we just say hey? Or shall we ask anything else?
Well, I don't know.
Will
If
you-
asking about something else doesn't fuck us over from the other options,
I think
guess we should do that.
it shouldn't, because it's like other color.
Anything else? Any detail you can give me? would be
Optional
useful.
dialogue here.
Don't trust Letho.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today, but he wasn't always.
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
because I like you.
Right. That's believable.
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Just because I survived?
You're a former rider of the hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
Well,
So-
didn't Philippa tell us that nobody gives a damn about wild hunt? Because it's like, oh, it's a natural phenomena, who gives a shit?
Well,
It just kind of feels like this Cynthia is trying to make us feel more important than we really are.
I feel like Philip probably lied to us, but the part where Cynthia manipulates us, I'm pretty sure is where she says, "Don't trust Letho," because like, I like you. Just let's okay, barring all else, let's remember that she told us not to trust Letho, and she works for Nilfgaard. For Nilfgaard, and for the Wild Hunt, well, there's no really way. I don't know if even from Witcher 3, I can honestly say there is no indication of other people being interested or not interested in the Wild Hunt. So that's kind of a dead-end question, I'm afraid.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a Witcher, whatever the way.
Alright, so we were kind of hoping we could betray them. Right? Are we gonna betray them? Let's
Well,
betray them.
I don't know. What does the third option actually do?
If I remember correctly,
like, who we contact
the artifact, I think
with the megaphone?
we get a choice. I feel like we get a choice between some of the people we care about, like Yennefer, Triss, maybe Letho even, and just kind of like, I don't know, kind of like that megaphone thing in chapter 1, where we could choose one conversation that the lady in the brothel listened in on. I feel like it's just gonna give us one of those things, but I'm not sure if that's because they like don't let us use it more than once, or if it's just because it works only once. But do we care about the satisfaction of murdering them both?
Well, I don't know. Like, it would be nice if we could, like, try it and then fuck them over. But I guess that's not a thing.
I'm not 100% sure we can try it after we fuck them over, though. Maybe they need to give us instructions on how to use it. Let's say I'd like to try. I guess that's probably the most, because Geralt is looking for a bunch of people.
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
Cut in again and I'll put you in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Aha.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adalbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
Fight, fight, fight. Okay, well. I'm not sure what's going on while that guy's on fire. Okay, I'm just gonna roll between people who have no armor on them. Okay, that's a fake. What the fuck? Can I just not hit the real one then, or what? What's going on here? Okay, now I can hit him. Well, that went well.
I didn't expect that.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well, now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
Well, at least we killed the dude. Okay, yeah,
Let's say you've...
Well...
Well, shit. Alright, let's... I don't really care about this. Do you care about this, Hippocat?
Well, might as well hear what she has to say about that.
Ah, fine.
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
Nothing. As long as no one finds out.
Reasonable.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
I am curious if we can ask about several people if we betray them. Okay. I don't know. Radovid. Why the hell would I think of Radovid here? Okay, logically you would...
Triss seems like the obvious choice.
Yeah, but like, okay, she clearly, like, whoever stole her needs her alive. We are looking for her, but I kind of want to actually think of Saskia because, like, she's under control and Philip has been arrested, so I don't know what Saskia is doing at the moment.
Yeah, that's reasonable, I guess.
Dandelion Vern, I don't give a shit about. Radovid, I'm mildly interested about, like, what would the Seven show or say, but it seems unimportant to our cause here, so I guess we're going with Saskia then. Triss, and also, there's just a little bit of outsider knowledge. I know in this chapter, we kind of like, no matter if we come from Vernon's part of chapter 2 or this, we get a choice between going to save Triss or going to do some other thing, and doing the other thing, I feel like in both cases is the better choice because Triss ends up right anyway, but we influence some better outcome otherwise, so let's just kind of fuck off about Triss, just forget.
I made sure we'd have a trustworthy cook while in Lochmuin. I'll not allow anyone to slip poison into your goblet here.
I cannot sit here and eat in peace while Philippa rots in a dungeon.
Regardless of Philippa's whereabouts and predicament, you must behave as befits a queen.
Does that rule out caring for my friends?
Philippa will manage. And even should she fail, I'm sure her final wish would be that we follow through with the plan. So eat. You must be at full strength during the summit. A very important task awaits you.
Okay.
That's Sheila, right?
Yep.
I hope you learned something useful.
I didn't.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
Oh, okay, so...
I understand.
Didn't
Thanks
need to kill
anyway.
her. Well, that's nice.
And she did say to, like, meet her at the inn.
Fucker
So
time.
maybe there's gonna be something happening.
Well, first there's loot happening. Levels. Okay, here I'm probably not gonna come back to. Talk to Synth about Thermos Grimoire. Okay, well, let's... Where did that come from? Was it a new quest just randomly popping up? Holy shit, that's a lot of money.
Describes finding an important document about the Vrans.
Kinda curious about all this stuff. Also, there's an extra door. Where did we come from and where did we go? This seems like it's a dead end with maybe something interesting in it or a shortcut out. Basically, oh, it's or blocked. In the sewers, we also need to go fetch Philippa, so we'll do that before going to the inn and whatnot. This? No? Okay, well. I'm amazed I'm not overburdened yet, though. How's my weight? Oh shit, I've got plenty of room. I'm not gonna pick up swords or shit like that, but the rest of it. Okay, so... Hi there. Main laboratory, I need to go through the sewers. Unless I cannot leave through the proper door. Where was it even? Also, what's in here? Oh, some ore. Well, sure, fine. So yeah, there was that other tunnel. Okay, well, fine. That I didn't choose in the sewers. Where a bunch of necrophages spawned and stuff. Wow, this guy's still on fire. So let me go there. And hopefully I will reach Philippa and complete that side of the whole thing. Okay, where is it? I'm not sure. Let's mark it on our stuff. Hopefully this doesn't completely move the story. Oh shit. And that's the wrong sign a little bit.
Damn it.
Explosion! What? Okay, so is Philippa on our map? Yes. We go down there. It seems like where I didn't go, so seems plausible enough. Wait, no, it's not where I didn't go. Wait, what? Really now? It's there, right there. To the sewers, or get the guards. Surely I'm in the sewers. I think I went through from there. I guess, yeah, I did come through the... Ooh. What? Ah, it's the stuff that I didn't take. I did come through a door. Right. Oh, there's some shit on that side. Well, that's fine. That's small shit. I can cut it down with my eyes closed. Mostly. Don't have enough potions on and I still fucked everything up. In a good way, of course. Bunch of this looks like herbs that I should be able to pick. A map? What do you say? This seems like somewhere I've not been. Oh, that seems like the place with the ghosts. Bruxa, what the fuck? I don't need a twine, I need to attack. Bruxa is a special ghost, but I don't remember it in this game. That's interesting. Hell's going on? What's all this? Oh, it's just a jaw. In midair. Alright, I'll take it. Seems like daggers. Never picked up dagger throwing, but sure. Another log with money in it. Okay, now this surely must be the direction where I didn't go.
Damn, you're ugly.
Okay, so we can't really like super trick them like that. I appreciate I can cancel the stupid sword combo and roll away from this crap. Okay, so he does get damage, looks like. Yeah, that fire spell was pretty... I mean, I missed with one. And I never upgraded it, so I wasn't really intending to make much damage with it. I forget if it's more useful in Witcher 3. I feel like... also, this is a dead end. Damn. Yeah, okay, so she is clearly not on this map then. How do we get out of this now? I guess in the plant area. But yeah, I feel like when I played Witcher 3, I thought that signs were more useful during combat in Witcher 2, but now we play Witcher 2 and I don't really use Igni at all. Apart from the very beginnings. Maybe that's not all the sewers we can reach. There was another floor in the tower, I think, right? We exited the very bottom floor when we went here. Ooh, more logs with money. I guess these are coffers. Not really logs. Yeah, go through the door. Okay, so there was... Let's try the door right above this. I think it should still be underground. Yes? Yes. Oh. Crystals, what's this?
Guess they'll never learn.
Does seem like I'm damaging it. This stuff that sounds like to first level music. Don't. Don't fuck Geralt, why? Why would you strike the crystal when I clearly have a ghost attacking you? Ah, idiot. Fucking idiot.
You stink.
Yeah, that's the bad part about ghosts, clearly. Okay, I am kind of in a shit position here. Might die immediately. Ugh. Yes. Still seems not quite as impossible as our first experience with ghosts.
Guess they'll never learn.
I can always just try doing this kind of shit. Oh shit. I managed to nearly die during all that. Ah, this fucking chair again. I hate it. I hate it so much. That chair is pretty much the worst. Question, can I axe a ghost?
Damn it.
No, I cannot. No. Okay, both of those are nearly dead. Okay, just don't attack a crystal, Geralt. You'll be fine. Whew! Okay. Let me save. I would like to save here. I want to refight the... Fuck off with the crystals. Yeah. Magnifying glass, huh? Alright. Man, now I can't recover my vigor because I have Quen on and it's not gonna stop for another minutes. Now I can't blow this door open. But I can probably meditate, right? That didn't do shit. Okay, let's meditate an hour, fine. And character stuff. Is there anything I want? Maybe in here? Let's just give ourselves one more life. Why not? I think this is like the biggest part of it though, Hazmati. We'll see. Oh, now I cannot save. What? Okay, now I can. So how about... Okay. Striking them seems to do anything. I wonder... Now I'm in combat with the crystals. Okay, it's hurting me as well. Not effective against humans, huh? Well, good thing I'm not trying to hit a human. Okay. Log system. What? It's not even a blastable door, okay. Maybe I need to know how to solve this then? Is a magnifying glass? No, it's not, it's junk. Well, okay, we got shit to read. Maybe by some weird coincidence there's gonna be notes in there. Can't see the tome that I found. that I'm supposed to talk to her about. Missing. Reptiles. Lizard man. There, lizard man in the Witcher world. Alright, nice. There's 3, 4. Dome. I realized the series far-reaching misguided macro. Sees attack both the Vrans and those in some matter violent among humans. I made my last roll into the ruins of Black Academy. I will see my laboratory and disappear. Interesting. Well, this tells me nothing about the things. One is glowing. Does that mean anything? Maybe I just brute force the order. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm quenned again. It's okay, this seems to be a bit of a puzzle. But I'm prepared to admit that this probably doesn't lead into the sewers where Philippa is. I do kind of want to solve. Maybe, you know what, I mean, we're not gonna end the chapter today, clearly, but I think before the next one I'm just gonna read up on everything in here and see all the interesting stuff that we might be missing.
Oh, damned. Ah.
Okay, so let's go visit Dana, I guess. Where is that? This looks like it, but I guess I'm kind of going there.
The White Wolf.
Renounce magic, I tell you.
It's a brazen attack.
We need to talk.
Of course.
You had me fooled back in Vergen. That sweet face of yours. Never suspected it could belong to someone who fanatically believes in conquering the North.
Mock me if you must. But I truly believe one huge empire is humanity's only hope. Many nations under one crown, with shared laws, advanced science, burgeoning industry and trade, and no wars, of course.
Globalism.
Sounds great. Let me know when it works out. I'd gladly spend my old age in a land like that. These ruins must hold many secrets.
I'm certain of that. It was a beautiful city. A city full of talent and hope. But that ill ended with the coming of the Nordling armies.
Think the city would have survived if those armies had been Imperial?
Your king started the war with the Enshe. Nilfgaard's relations with the elves have always been peaceful.
They really did a job on your brain.
Yeah, the Nilfgaard used the squirrels once, didn't it? Well,
that was an interesting adventure, Cynthia.
Yes. People bond over experiences like that.
Yeah, kind of makes you wonder what happened back in Vergen. Did you get your promotion?
Not yet. But His Imperial Majesty rewards dedication.
Can he discern the truth from lies?
What do you mean?
I take it the Emperor has no idea his sorceress helped a mutant kill a Nilfgaardian mage.
It was a dangerous expedition. Casualties were inevitable. He'll content himself with that.
Got time to talk? Or are you off on another dangerous mission?
Even we Nilfgaardian agents rest sometimes.
Good final line.
Used the artifact yet?
I'm working on improving it. I think it'll be useful one day.
I found some of Derhenna's notes. He studied the history of the Vrans, right?
Among other things.
He makes several mentions of an epidemic.
Loch Muin conceals many more secrets than we imagined. I doubt we'll ever know all of them.
Well, if Derhen is to be trusted, the epidemic had something to do with the Enshe. Maybe the Vrans caught the disease from the elves.
I'm no expert on diseases, Witcher. Who knows? Perhaps Derhenna was right, and the decline of Rani civilization was much darker and more sudden than we thought.
It's really annoying how this NPC disappears every time.
Come again?
You wanted the bacteria strains that killed the Vrans, or more precisely, Derhenna's notes from his research into them.
This is very dangerous knowledge.
I suspect that's exactly why the Emperor is so interested.
The North is in chaos. An epidemic is the last thing you need. And one could break out if Derhenna's book fell into the wrong hands.
Fortunately, it's now in the right hands. In Emir's civilized and manicured hands.
Precisely.
Should we? I feel like we should, because we don't trust still half the time.
Well, I guess.
It's hard to believe anything you say.
Did you come here to insult me?
Yes.
No. Sorry.
What exactly do you want?
I was curious. I wanted to see which Cynthia I'd meet this time. The spy, the sorceress, or maybe the woman.
Which were you hoping to meet?
The real one.
Let's assume you're speaking to her. How do you like her?
Let's say I like her quite a bit.
Compliments are clearly not your forte.
I just told you why I've come. Care to tell me why you invited me?
Let's say I was interested to see which Geralt would show up.
Conflicted emotions.
Yeah.
I feel like it will be satisfying. Also, the cutscenes in this game aren't that good. Those cutscenes.
Well, I don't know. I
This also could be
kinda
satisfying.
want Geralt to get as much as he possibly can in this game. But I mean, she is kind of a questionable character, so I will be fine if you don't want to do anything with her.
Yeah, I think I'm sticking with this for now. Well, I feel like this is just stupid.
Thanks, but I have a wife and kids.
Silly game, Witcher. Very silly. Huh. Farewell, and good luck.
Witcher 3 has better. Yeah, it does. It does have some ass in it. It's better. Shut up, everyone. Who's this? Looks important. Boris.
I don't want anything to do with you.
But you look interesting. Alright, fine then. Is this my stash? Eh. Well, now I can store some crafting shit. Or I could take out some crafting shit. I have absolutely no leather on me here.
Now, excuse me while I go to YouTube and look up Cynthia's cutscene.
Sure, but don't see any spoilers. Right, so a bunch of. Okay, let's pretend I have the rest of
This would
shit.
never happen if the Conclave still existed.
And if Grandma had a moustache...
Greetings. Nice place.
Many thanks for the compliment. Welcome to the Eternal Fire.
Kitchen open day and night.
It's not that kind of fire. The Eternal Fire is the light of truth, the hearth of a true community. Only in the Eternal Fire beneath the sign of this clan can we burn witches all day and man his fellow man.
That's a very nice slogan. Hey, we'll have to burn witches every day. And he has pretty much shit for his.
We must protest with all our power.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, so this I guess would be the trap craftsman.
Erso, what are you doing here?
No future in rat catching. I decided to pursue a career in entertainment instead.
Good luck.
This troupe has potential. As their manager and master of ceremonies, I'll make these folk the most seen.
Hold on, Erso, before you get all worked up. I've had more than my share of entertainment recently. What I need to know is if
anything for a con.
Okay, what do you have?
Well, I was hoping it would be kinda kinky, based on her cutscene with Philippa.
Yeah.
But it's nothing special, unfortunately. Well, she does slap Geralt's butt once.
Ooh.
That's that.
Yeah, I guess it's not all the same, but still. It's okay. Oh, hey, I can ask about gargoyles, I guess.
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loch Muin. The mages left, but
but the gargoyles remain behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
Okay, do you possess super cool studded? No. Nothing of the sort even. Maybe someone else has studded leather in them. Where is this merchant? You?
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Banard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I guess we're supposed to know this guy.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Should have read the name.
Cast both if you want.
Incredible Lockhart.
Anything on the wild hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loch Muin, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the wild hunt. Could that be true, though?
Alright, that's interesting. Chasm below. Definitely some merit to investigating all that secret bullshit that's going on in here. Okay, studded, and other types of leather. Any? No. Well, then I'll buy oil and regular leather. What did I just buy? I think I just bought oil, right? Yes. Okay, leather. I guess I might as well buy the leather from the top guy.
It's that albino again.
He has like 4 of it right in here somewhere. Yes. Bunch of weird lures and traps that nobody uses. Okay, she. Oh, I'm under attack again. Yeah, roll fucking roll. This seems stronger than before, but I'm not also not sure what the hell they're even doing. Oh, I don't have vigor. Right, let's resume some of that vigor. Oh, what? Oh, what? Okay, maybe I need 2 bars or something. Huh, interesting. Well, fight. Wow, that guy's still angry at him. Okay. Ooh. What happens to people in Erden? Nothing interesting. Oh, there goes that. Now let's trade. What do you got? Leather stuff? Maybe? I feel like she had leather last time. Yes. Leather. This is cheap, relatively cheap. Oil. I would also need a lot of oil for the crafting, I'm assuming. More surgical tools. A bunch of books. And still no studded or hardened leather. Well, at least I have the crafting recipe, so let's maybe try to craft. I'm on slightly better armor. I'm getting slightly killed. So, actual armor. I need to take... Oh, yes, harpy stuff. Damn. I can probably buy some of it. So let's just... Okay, this is hardened leather. 4 studded. 8 studded total. What the hell is this? Dragon scales. Okay, that seems like it's gonna not be easy to get. 8 studded then. And turn the rest into hardened. Well, alright. Well, I mean, I turned everything into hardened first, of course. And I will have exactly enough hardened for the rest of the studded, but I don't have the other resource. Well, we'll return to this later then. Okay, I'm going after Philippa. Any of these doors open? Locked. I feel like the Philippa thing could be not like the end of chapter thing.
Writhing and begging for more.
Maybe the map shows exactly what I can go through. Maybe still around the outside. Interesting architecture, a little eye on the tower.
Nothing special.
So, really? Oh. More people? Yeah. It's kinda dumb that everyone just attacks me here. What the? Alright. That's how you want it. I guess you guys don't have shields or anything, so I can really just keep attacking you. Well, alright. Murder is murder. Can always do some more. Right, so that whole thing... Oh, shit. Oh, harpies! Right, nice. I might have the resources for my armor bit. I need saliva and feathers. I don't remember how much, but... considering they respawn, I should be able to farm off camera, and... if we don't, which I doubt we'll get the armor set today. But at least I know I can farm it. Okay, so nothing further in here. Looks like... it looks a bit like a hidden passage there behind the bushes, but doesn't seem like to be actually one. This is all blocked. How the hell do I get to Philippa? This map is kinda useless. Ah. Well, I guess we just explore. Oh wait, we do eventually need to go through sewers, so maybe there is another entrance. Maybe there is some other building that we can enter. Somewhere about... Now I know I can just kill the guards, I can go into that part. Not sure what this blue plus sign means on him. Yeah, there goes his arm. You know what, I'm not even gonna bother looting him. Holy shit, what? Suddenly there's like 1,000 angry dots. There's a giant camp where everyone I can kill. Alright. This sure seems like a worthwhile endeavor. Where are you going? How about we drink some shit? Alright. Too close to this comfortable environments to drink. Yeah, that's true, Hazmati. That is a good part. Okay, vigor regeneration. Probably not gonna work. You know what? Fuck it, let's drink it. Why not? Do I feel like I'm missing an entrance to the sewers somewhere? And let's apply whetstone on top of all that. Oh shit. Hey, you know what we have that we can use for crowds of people? I feel like they're taking no damage from that. I wonder if those people would be on our side if we came from Roche's path. They all seem named, after all. Okay, those just spawned. That's fair. Maybe I'm not meant to fight all of them. Yeah, oh, right, this is how you get captured. Well, how about we don't do that? I want to go through the sewers. I want to find whenever the sewers are. I guess I wasted some potions. Well. Right, still this place. I guess there was just a door there. No, it's this puzzle. Oh. Okay, that was easy. Okay, yeah, when you wear any sort of door. Can we get to behind there? No, but maybe that's somewhere we can be after the roof. That's a weird little visual glitch down there. Well, okay, nowhere to drop off. Hey, can I not even drop off here? What? It's a bit annoying. Harpies. Can I drop off there?
It's kind of interesting how I've seen people on the internet complain that 2018 is too long.
Ah. I have not actually seen that. How is it too long? I
personally don't really care.
I'd like every year to be too long, I'll be honest. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. But I've got potions. Locked. Aha, now this could be promising. Sewers of Lockmine, nice, alright, cool. On the way to Philippa then. I wonder which type of enemy will be, probably monsters. So I guess I wasted that whetstone, oh well. Yeah, good luck with all that. Idiots! Remember in orange. Armor of Us. Us is an RPG series, is it not? Yes, it is. Oh, and a bunch of crap in this one. There, some studded leathers, which is nice for me. Vran armor. Oh, and that's... Find a smith who is also a sorcerer and make him make you the Vran armor. Well, just so happens that there's exactly a smith who is also a sorcerer above. Nice. And I guess I don't miss the Mystic River stuff if it's just here. Did I fuck. Did I have a key for the chest or something, or would it not have appeared, or what? What's the point of looking at the ships and everything else? Hard to tell. Oh well. I feel like I remember this bit though. It seems a bit familiar to me. I'm not even gonna ignore the loot from them. Let's just speed through this. As soon as I can be afforded to drop down, of course. I remember someone also explodes in Witcher 3, but I forget if it was Rotfiends or some other type. I know the necrophage fights are more involved in there, because you got to make little dodges. The necrophages really like jumping away from you, making very short jumps away from you all the time. And you got to catch up to them, because if you keep swinging, they will jump away, dodge your swing, and then jump back and attack. And that killed me a lot back in the early days. Thank you. Some weird... it's a rat, I guess. I thought there was some weird lizards running down. Don't care about the swords, but I'll take the money. Seems like there's a corpse with some loot. Way out. Another staircase. Well, Philip seems like she's on the way out there. Let's visit this bit. Oh, it's locked. Well, maybe something is in here. This is also locked. Well, there is that guy. I think it's that guy still.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
I've
And
waited long
Radovid
for
as well.
this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well. You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, your Majesty?
Ambassador.
Triss Marigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
The Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed.
Huh.
I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process, everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the Ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
We will talk again, witch.
The Philippa Eilhart problem has been resolved. We must return to camp.
Wait here, Excellency. We'll scout ahead.
Let's press people. So also that happened.
Intruder! Get him!
Was I meant to not be seen this whole time, or... I feel like that cutscene is a fail state. Maybe it isn't. Oh, there's people behind me. How nice. Well, Hazmat, if you can't see, you can scarcely be quite as dangerous as you were. Maybe also just good old-fashioned hatred. From how I describe things, I wouldn't really blame him for wanting to just be... Well, I mean, it's not right, but you can understand why he would feel like he feels. Very vengeful against her. And he does kind of go completely off the rails by Witcher 3 and just starts burning everyone who is a little bit magical. But what happens in Witcher 3 will be shown in Witcher 3. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm walking in. That was a one-shot kill. Yeah! I've been waiting to do this a bit of time.
You're not easy to find.
Look what they did to me. Radovid. To think I taught him magic tricks when he was just a boy. Free me, Geralt. I have to get out of here. Do you hear me? Help me!
You'll answer a few questions first.
I think as much because he felt and probably had evidence that, like, she was completely controlling his decisions and conspiring and just using him as a tool, basically a puppet. That's what I got out of it. So everyone, she was like making all the choices and pretty much just lying to him about everything. So okay, let's ask everything, I guess.
Was Shillard telling the truth about the lodge, the assassinations?
He said exactly what Radovid wanted to hear. Half-truths, musings stripped of context, which differ very little from lies.
Did Triss take part in all this?
She's clean in those terms. Innocent as a child, but only to a point. I assure you, she has not been honest with you about many other matters.
Why did all this happen? Murdering monarchs, what interests did it serve? I can't fathom.
Help me get out of here and I'll explain all and lift the spell from Saskia. Take these shackles off me and lead me to my house. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. Everything.
I didn't track you alone. Yorvith can't wait to see you again.
My death would change little. Yorvith and all like him have no right to judge others.
How does the spell work?
Saskia's will and mine are one. She cannot resist me. But fear not. There's no suffering involved. She merely believes me to be the most wonderful person in the world. As if she were in love. You know what's most beautiful? In spite of all this, she seems unchanged. She's retained her charm, her valor, her honor.
Where's Saskia?
When I was arrested, she was with Sheila. They must be on their way to the deliberations by now.
Clock's ticking. Time is of the essence.
Why do you do this? Would you take vengeance on a blind woman?
Shillard said they've got Triss. I have to free her before they put out her eyes too.
Going to the Nilfgaardian camp is suicide.
And leaving a friend is villainy.
Only I know how to break the spell that holds Saskia. Get me out of here. If I die, she'll remain forever spellbound.
So this is where we choose this bit. And going, I think if we go to Triss and save Triss, she will be present at the gathering in Lochmuin, where everyone is talking about shit. And she'll be able to tell about the Lodge of Sorceresses in more detail and reveal some of that stuff. However, she will be safe either way. She doesn't get her eyes poked out or anything. If we, on the other hand...
Geralt doesn't know this.
Yes, that's true. But we do kind of do a stream here. And, I mean, if we help Philippa, I mean, if we don't help Philippa on the other hand, Saskia is gonna be forever brainwashed a little bit to be like madly in love with her, I guess. but she'll be dead, so that seems like it's gonna sabotage her ability to rule a little bit. And actually, I was about to make an administrative decision to just help Philippa, but what do you think, Hippocate? What should we do here?
Well, I don't know. If I didn't know anything, I would probably go and save Triss.
I'm pretty sure I went after Triss. But I think it's fair.
If you are saying it's better to do the other thing than do the other thing, I guess.
Better for. I mean, there is benefit in having Triss expose the Lodge of Sorceresses to everyone. But on the other hand, that just means everyone will be paranoid about them and just start witch hunts and pretty much just blaming everyone who knows real magic. And you know, the only thing that we know, and I feel like it's fair to know, and there's no way we wouldn't know because Triss is in Witcher 3 by this point, that she'll be fine if we don't immediately go to her and she won't hate us and all that. But this is our only chance to help Saskia, to save her from this little spell, and maybe she'll make good on her promises of the whole that Pontar Valley state for dwarves, elves, humans, and whoever else. So that's I'm only like I went after Triss for my playthrough. I also didn't know. I didn't even know about Saskia being a dragon. I didn't care, but knowing all the little like consequences and stuff, I feel like helping Saskia here is the better choice because it helps more people overall. And also, it doesn't... I mean, it's not gonna make a difference for Witcher 3, but theoretically, if Triss tells on the Lodge of Sorcerers to everyone, we kind of want the Lodge to be dismantled because they're shit, but on the other hand, it will incite witch hunts, which are completely indiscriminatory and just burning everyone. So, yeah.
Alright, but if you're lying to me...
Unbind me and lead the way. We must return through the sewers.
The shackles stay on, and you'll go first.
Shillard will raise the alarm.
No, he won't. We'll be long gone by the time he comes to.
Kill him.
I'm not into murdering unconscious old men. Lead on. No tricks, Phil.
I want to get out of here, and I want to live.
I believe that.
Can I loot stuff?
Sure you won't faint on me?
I'll manage. Will you remove my shackles?
Man, this looks bad.
Shackles stay on.
Couldn't they really make a fucking animation that doesn't suck for this?
Well, evidently not. I don't know. What the fuck is... I guess it's just a head on there. So I don't think I can loot anything, so let's just... make a little trip to the sewers. If we get attacked by monsters, we get separated from Philippa and I can probably go and loot the shit. On the other hand, we might not get attacked even. Oh hey, there's stuff going on.
That gun came.
Hey, didn't you want to see Philippa? Philippa, I bet you love the idea of having Yorvith here right now. Defeat the monster on the way to the next. Well, irrelevant.
Who did this to her?
It was Radovid's way of thanking her for the care she provided him when he was a child.
I saw him with his army on his way to the talks, whistling a tune.
Get me out of here!
Shut up, witch! You're alive only because you're still needed.
Philippa's promised to help us in exchange for her freedom.
And you believe her?
Know a better way to free Saskia? Got the strength to walk, Eilhart?
I must find it.
What state is Saskia in now?
I've ordered her to carry out Sheila's bidding until I return.
Great. And Sheila will be at the talks?
Yes. She's probably there already, making certain the Lodge's plans do not fall through.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about all this because I'm interested in this whole Lodge stuff.
What's Sheila supposed to safeguard?
The restitution of the Council and Conclave, and the creation of a strong, independent state with Saskia as its leader.
With what aim?
as a bulwark, a defense against Nilfgaard. After years of chaos and destruction, the time has come to build. We wish to rule, yes. Where is the fault in that? Everyone wants to rule. And I know how to do that. Better than any other monarch in this city.
You can't hope to win the common folks' trust. Humans will never accept a sorceress queen.
Non-humans won't either, given what that old hag Finderbear has achieved.
They all believe in Saskia. They all trust her. The girl is a born leader, yet she has no political instincts. She's charismatic but not cunning, courageous but not fierce. She is just but lacks the required cruelty.
She is your very opposite.
Perhaps. Together we would be unstoppable.
Did you order Foltest murdered?
No!
Shillard claimed that Triss testified.
Triss doesn't know what she's talking about. The Lodge exists, and Triss has lost our trust. All that is true. But Foltest's assassination? That was not my order.
What would you have done if Saskia hadn't been poisoned? If a
so-
certain foolish witcher hadn't gathered the potion ingredients?
I would have sought other means, but I couldn't miss that opportunity.
How do we free Saskia?
I have charmed a dagger with a counterspell. You must thrust it into the she-dragon's heart.
Well, that's believable.
You mean your heart, witch? Do you mock us?
There is no other way. She must be struck with surgical precision. Otherwise the counterspell won't work. All the blade's runes must touch blood, and its point must pierce a chamber of her heart.
We'll need to hold her down somehow.
Hold down a dragon? This is ridiculous. She's lying, Geralt. I don't trust her. Why would she even need this dagger? In a minute we'll hear that she planned to free Saskia herself.
Any time you cast a spell or a curse, you must have a counterspell at the ready. It's a basic rule of magic. I prepared the dagger just before I cast the spell, in case anything went awry.
A basic rule, but I don't know many mages who follow it. Where's the dagger?
My quarters. In Geoffrey Monk's former home, inside a well-secured chest.
I know the house.
Let's go.
Yorvith, know any way to get to Philippa's quarters unnoticed?
Through this sewer. We may encounter monsters, but we'll gain a lot of time.
Keep an eye on her. I'll go ahead.
But holding down the dragon should be easy. We just need to go to Whiterun.
There's something in there.
Well, Hazamati, I don't think we'll exceed 4 hours too much.
Probably a damsel in distress. That's all right. I'm not afraid of the glory. Let me check.
I don't expect to exceed 4 hours too much.
Well, too much. You cannot argue my interpretation of too much. When it comes to that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was a lot of damage. Okay, nice. They poison each other.
What guarantee do I have that you'll set me free?
None.
If your dagger fails to work, or Saskia perishes from the blow, you'll be next. And be assured, it will not be a quick death.
You dream of that, don't you?
This place looks just like the last.
Same stench, too. Wait here.
Oh, okay. Nice door. Oh, that was kind of dangerous. Fuck! Why did he jump across the entire thing? That's BS. I was doing so well. Well, Hazmati, I feel like it is different for everyone, but I usually set some YouTube video that's not too interesting. and just listen to it across the room. Yeah, I shouldn't need any oils or potions for this. What the hell is going on with the camera?
Damn it.
Geralt, where are you even hitting? Holy shit.
Well, I don't know, Hazmati. I haven't really had any sleep problems. I don't fall asleep easily as well. This was always like a thing. I really don't know how my father does that, because he just lies down and in 10 seconds he's fucking asleep, and I don't know how people do that.
I can't keep up this
So I just lie in my bed and think about stuff and just eventually fall asleep slowly.
Focus and precision. I cannot manage one now.
Die from the pain then. Rest assured no one will help you nor weep for you. Keep moving.
I also heard like it's good to avoid using computer
Geralt,
before you go
check
to
the
sleep.
room before we enter.
Just before or during you sleep?
Neither do I.
Well, I guess before and during.
Should I not play games as I sleep?
Well, yeah. I think like playing games is a bad thing. Like that's why I don't try to do anything before I go to bed. Like I still like derp at the internet, but I don't like play games or like watch something super exciting or something like that.
I don't know, I used to have problems falling asleep when I used to like lie in bed just internally screaming about when the hell will I actually be able to fall asleep. But then I just started sleeping less overall, waking up earlier every day, and it's never been a problem. I just lie down and I do fall asleep pretty much immediately now, but provided I don't remember last time I didn't have something open. I guess sometimes I just sit until like 3 hours later than I should. Hello Black, also music is a good idea as well. Didn't always work for me though, but oh shit. I find that with music, for some reason, when I listen to music, I keep trying to like actually pay attention and listen to it, which is kind of backwards, because when I watch some video, or I even turn away from it and I just listen to the video, and I'm aware that I'm completely missing everything that's going on, and yet it's easier to stop paying attention to when someone's talking than when I'm listening to music, because I just want to lie down and enjoy the music, and I'm focusing too much on the music when I do it. That's kind of weird. Yeah, we're all okay, Black. I'm still pathetically recovering from my little cold. It's way too long, but most of it's past. That's past. Okay, alchemy, I don't care about that. Anything super useful I could. Vigor generation. Throw daggers. Wasn't there a better vigor generation? Vigor need to block incoming blows. Ah, well, that would be. I recall because the only other thing I remember about this chapter, there's a little ending bit, and there's a bit when we fight like a fuck-ton million of people. That's still Hermione as well. And I remember that fuck-ton of people fight being a lot of trouble for me. Oh, and there's dragon scales that I could probably use for my armor. Nice. So, something that makes me better at blocking everything from every way seems like it could be a good idea. Where does this go? Oh, he's here already. Am I gonna have to fight someone?
Is this the chest?
Seems locked.
Describe it.
It's heavy, covered in runes. There's a circle and candles on the floor.
Yes, the very chest in which Geoffrey Monk kept his most valuable treasures. The dagger's inside.
How do we bloody open it?
The candles must be lit in a specific order. I figured it out. My notes are downstairs. After that, a simple spell will suffice. Remove my shackles.
Geralt, do you know this ritual?
Only a mage can
Haven't
perform
read
it.
the notes.
Shut up!
I'll light the candles, then we'll remove the dimeridium.
Okay, let's read. Oh, Jesus Christ. What am I looking at here? There's 3 different arrangements. One across, then... It seems like it doesn't matter. It's... Oh no, the first one isn't like that. First one is all around and in the middle. The other 2 are one across.
Oh, I see.
What's going on?
Oh no, I don't see.
Ah, well.
I thought it was the thing that you don't light candles that are like next to each other or something. But I guess it wouldn't really work with this arrangement.
Well, okay, so the chest is there, maybe that matters. Let me position it this way and see. 1, 2, 3,
Just
let's...
quick save and try them in order.
Yeah, the first one seems the easiest. Just around in this order. And then the middle. If it summons some fuckers to fight, I won't really mind. Maybe I just need to do them all in order. Yeah.
It worked.
Now
Okay.
unshackle me.
Oh shit, I'm in the
I'll
middle.
open the chest with a spell.
Neither of us can utter it.
It's not something you learn in a moment. A trained mage is needed to cast spells. The candles are lit. We need to hurry. Do as I say before I lose consciousness.
Try anything clever and you will die.
You can lift the spell binding her, but she will never be human.
She's more than a Dwan. Someone who restored hope to the Enshe.
She's a monster. If you think she can rule a realm of humans and elves herself,
Face it, Darian!
you'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Look out, Geralt! Ah!
Oh, hi.
Beautiful.
I hope I don't have to fight him inside the little circle. Oh shit, that's a cool-ass arena. In the middle of nowhere.
You're on your own! I can't help you! How many more can there be?
To be fair, this seems like an easy enemy because it's large.
Maybe you get a different monster for different candle pattern.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well.
Let her kill.
Oh, hi. Yours here.
You're on your own!
Easy peasy. And somewhere there I got another level so I can do the vigor required less thing.
Amazing fight, Gwynblade! Get the dagger and let's get out of here!
But first, let me kneel with my ass over this scandal so I can learn to parry better. Or to block better, I guess, ultimately. But there was a dagger, so let's do it.
This blade will do the trick.
A strange weapon. Never seen anything like it. I hope it works. Too bad Eilhart won't tell us anything more.
Oh, so this might not give us the option. Unless there's something we can do after the talks. Might need to watch the talks right now.
Keep in mind that the other sorceresses are here. Philippa may inform Sheila.
Or command the dragon.
I won't be surprised if I'm forced to fight Saskia. Confused by spells, she won't understand we want to help her.
You're probably right. But please don't kill her. Unless you must do so to save your own life.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Gilbert.
Philippa will be far away by now. She was in pain. Let's hope that kept her honest.
She's bound to recover quickly and promptly return to conspiring.
She's out of the game for now.
Alright, well, talks, I guess. Because we got Dragon Scale, and that was required to craft armor, so surely I will be given access to that stuff place. And also I need to craft the other thing, using a mage who is also a smith. So yeah, I guess there's like a long cutscene here, and then there will probably be another open-ish part where we can do some other things and need to do some other quest. But we'll stop before that, even though I feel like if we go another hour we might finish the chapter, but yeah, it's been long already. Let's just watch the cutscene and
time to join the talks.
Next time
I'll
it might be short.
And see what we can expect.
Maybe we'll just start Witcher 3 tomorrow though. Wait, another level up. Holy shit, I'm doing past this thing. Hey, character. And I'm close to another level. Holy shit. Sensible critical effects plus 5. Effect of bleeding 10. Instant heal plus 2. Damage reduction plus 5. Speed of vigor regeneration during combat. Let's just do damage reduction. I don't feel... I wonder how the game would play if you went just all in one of these branches with all the adrenaline stuff that goes on. I feel like it would be kind of shit, because most of the latest stuff is kind of useless. Also, talk to Europe before entering the amphitheater, so maybe this is where we get optional time off. Where is he? Yeah, okay. So, okay, we don't have to watch a long cutscene. This is where the talks are, and I guess the talks can wait. We're gonna exit. End up God knows where. It seems like it goes back to the sewers or something. The Summit of Mages. Oh, back to the sewers, yes. Not exactly what I want. Let's use the other door out of it then. Why would you have a door to the sewers in your apartment? What's the door in here? There was one elsewhere, there we go. Alright, so okay. This is where we'll stop. Tomorrow we'll 99.99%. Shut up! Finish this game. There's no way it will take us more than an hour or two to finish it. I will have to...
Wait a moment.
What?
That's the end of the game already?
Yep. This game is short, as I told you. We're very near Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is proper length, Skyrim style. Well, this one is like... I don't know. 1 town's worth of... Maybe a couple towns worth of... You know what? Let's be generous and say 2.5 towns worth of quests and side quests from Witcher 3. Basically, it's like a Witcher 3 in a bottle.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Yeah, I was really disappointed by how short this game was. I'll be honest though, with all the side stuff you can do, it doesn't... Like, I don't hate it for its short length. It works as a nice game. You get enough space to like progress as a character, improve your skills, improve your equipment. It's just like a short and sweet sample of RPG stuff with heavy story involvement. But Witcher 3 decided we don't have to be limited to small, limited areas for heavy story, good writing and all that. We can just do it on a scope that's larger than Skyrim, and they did it, and did it very well. The gameplay is still not perfect, but probably better than this. We'll find out, because I don't remember. But yeah, so next time, tomorrow, finishing this. I say we'll probably not start Witcher 3 even if we finish this in like 1 hour. Because that requires further preparations from me. I need to figure out the very beginning of that game. I need to pre-install it, so screw that. I'll have enough.
Maybe some Doom then.
I think
any Doom you wanna play?
Well, that what with the City of the Damned Apocalypse 2, whatever. I wanted. But I'd rather... I mean, there is still the gargoyle stuff. There is the weird puzzle rooms with the chests in them. There is that thing sword that we can find somewhere in the chasms below Lockmuin. There's the resonating crystals. I feel like we'll have enough things to do, side quest stuff to do tomorrow, even if it's pretty much otherwise the end of the game. So I feel like it might be a full stream if we do not actually skip all the side stuff like I was tempted to today. But yeah, we'll see. But I don't think I will start another game. I honestly don't even feel like going into Doom immediately if we finish earlier. I just want to rest a little bit. It's my last days of my vacation here, so yeah. But yeah, for now, thank you all for tuning in. I'll tab out of it so I can actually stop the stream when I say so. Yeah, okay, done. So yeah, thank you, see you tomorrow, and goodbye.
Goodbye.